Good afternoon. Welcome, honorable members. Today being Thursday, the 2nd April 2026, and we have a special sitting. Duly gazetted clerk, order of business.
Order number 1, administration of work.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I have one communication to make. This is in regards to the special sitting by Gazette Notice number 4799, the County Government Acts, Cap 265, County Assembly of Kericho, County Assembly of Kericho Standing Orders, special sitting of the County Assembly. Notice is given to all the members of the County Assembly of Kericho pursuant to Standing Order number 32 with the County Assembly of Kericho Standing Orders on the request of the County Assembly's Majority Leader that there shall be a special sitting on Thursday, 2nd April 2026 at 10 a.m. Honorable members, as you can notice from our time, it's 1 p.m. We've started this session late because of the technical issues that have since been resolved by our technical team. Honorable members, the agenda shall be to discuss 1, report by the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the supplementary budget estimates for financial year 2025-2026, and 2, the first reading, second reading, Committee of the Whole House, and third reading of the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026. 3, proposal by Family Bank on staff car loan and mortgage, and lastly, the fourth one, report by the Committee on Appointments on the approval hearing of Philip C. Rono, nominee for the position of the County Secretary and so this special sitting is in order. And clerk, we proceed to the next agenda.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next.
Order number 5, papers.
Next.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
We start by motion by Honorable Philip Rono, the leader of majority. That is the report of the Appointment Committee on the approval hearing of Mr. Philip Rono for the position of County Secretary and Head of County Public Service. Honorable members, we have 2 Philips Rono here. The leader of majority is Philip Rono, and even the nominee is Philip Rono. So, the Honorable Leader of Majority, you may proceed. To give notice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, before I move the notice, Mr. Speaker, it is a matter of clarification. Mr. Speaker, I have seen majority of the honorable members who are congratulating me, Mr. Speaker, for being appointed the County Secretary. But let me put it clear, it's not me. It's another Philip Rono from Belgut constituency. And in terms of even age, he is older than me. Even me, Mr. Speaker, I had called the governor to thank him for nominating me. Unfortunately, when I saw the ID, it's when I realized it's not me, Mr. Speaker. I hope maybe in future I'll serve in that capacity one day, one time. Mr. Speaker, allow me then to move the notice of motion that this House approves the report of the Appointment Committee on the approval hearing of Mr. Philip Rono, nominee for the position of the County Secretary and the Head of County Public Service. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Leader of Majority. Another notice of motion by Honorable Dr. Eric Bates, the Vice Chairperson, County Assembly Service Board. You may proceed to give notice of your motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance also to move a notice of motion that this House approves the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the proposal by Family Bank on funding of the staff car loan and mobile scheme. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Dr. Eric Bitt. The next notice of motion is by the Chairman, Budget and Appropriation Committee on the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on Kericho County Supplementary Budget Estimate for financial year 2025-2026. And the Vice Chairperson, the Honorable Kibet Basuben, can proceed to give notice of your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to give a notice of motion that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Kericho County Supplementary Budget Estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Kibet Basuben. Clerk, next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next.
Order number 8, motion by Honorable Philip Rono, the Majority Leader.
The Honorable Leader of Majority, you may now proceed to move your motion accordingly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we made sure, Mr. Speaker, as a committee that we facilitated the honorable members with the report early enough, Mr. Speaker, and therefore you will allow me, Mr. Speaker, to start reading my report from page 5, Mr. Speaker, on the background of the vetting process, the membership, Mr. Speaker, and other things, Mr. Speaker, are known by this honorable House, Mr. Speaker. It is in the records. Maybe abbreviations, Mr. Speaker, that is there, Mr. Speaker, just for the honorable members to note, is when you hear the word CC, is the County Executive Committee. When you hear the word CRP, is the Great Reference Bureau. DCI is the Directorate Criminal of Investigation. LB is the Higher Education Loans Board, Mr. Speaker. ISPAC is the Institute of Certified Public Accounts of Kenya. LSK is the Law Society of Kenya, and KCB is the Kenya Commercial Bank, Mr. Speaker. I know it will be appearing majorly in my report, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me then to start from page 2, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, you can proceed.
Background of the vetting process, Mr. Speaker. Notification of nominations. Pursuant to Article 179 2B of the Constitution of Kenya, is read together with the Section 35 of the County Governments Act, Section 4 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act Number 5 of 2017, and Standing Orders 198, His Excellency the Governor forwarded to the Speaker a letter dated 10th March 2026, reference number KEC EOG CA Volume 568. It is annexed number 1, Mr. Speaker, forwarding the name of Mr. Philip Cheruiyot Rono, Mr. Speaker, for the position of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service. The notifications contain the nominees' CV, notification to the Assembly and referral to the Committee on Appointments. A further communication was made to the House on 10th March 2026 by the Speaker, following the receipt of a communication clarifying the name of the nominee for the position. And pursuant to Section 7.1 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act Number 5 of 2017, and Standing Order 198, the names and the curriculum vitae was referred to the Committee on Appointments. Notification to the public and nominees. Section 7.4 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act provides that the clerk shall notify a candidate of the time and place for the holding of an approval hearing by notice in at least 2 newspapers of national circulations, and by writing, and by such other form of communication as the clerk may consider appropriate. Section 7.5 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act provides that the committee shall by notice in at least 1 newspaper of national circulation notify the public of the time and place for holding an approval hearing at least 7 days prior to the hearing. Mr. Speaker, in pursuant to Section 7, 4, and 5 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act, Mr. Speaker, the clerk of the County Assembly placed an advertisement in the print media on 24 March 2026. It is annexed number 2, Mr. Speaker, inviting the members of the public to submit memoranda by way of written statement or oath, affidavit on the suitability or otherwise of the nominee. The advertisement indicated that the submissions were to be received by Friday, 27 March of 2026 at 2 p.m. The same advertisement, Mr. Speaker, invited the nominee to appear before the Committee on Appointment at the Assembly chambers. The nominee was required to bring his original copies of the national identity cards, academic and professional certificates, and other relevant testimonials and clearance certificates from the following institutions. 1. ESCC, Mr. Speaker, KRA, HELP, Mr. Speaker, Criminal Investigation Department, and Credit Reference Bureau. Issues of considerations during the approval hearings to constitutional and statutory requirements. Section 8 of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act outlines issues that need to be considered by the committee in relation to the nomination. They are as follows, Mr. Speaker. The procedure used to arrive at the nominee, including the criteria for the shortlisting of the nominees, any constitutional or statutory requirements relating to the office in question, and the suitability of the nominee for the appointment proposed having regard to whether the nominee's credentials, abilities, experience, and qualities meet the needs of the body to which the nomination is being made to. Procedure of nomination, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to Section 6.1 of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act Number 5 of 2017 requires the appointing authority, upon nominating a person for appointment, to notify the relevant county assembly accordingly. In this regard, Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Article 179(2)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, as read together with Section 35 of the County Governments Act, Section 4 of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act Number 5 of 2017, and Standing Order 198, His Excellency the Governor notified the County Assembly of the nomination of Mr. Philip Rono for the appointment of the position of County Secretary, Head of County Public Service, else complying with the law. The procedure used to arrive at the nominee, including the criteria for the shortlisting. The committee, being guided by Section 8A of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017, having a right to inquire from the appointing authority on the procedure used to arrive at the nominee, including the criteria for the shortlisting. The committee noted that via a print media, the secretary of the selection panel from the executive office of the governor advertised for the position of the county secretary. It is annexed number 4, Mr. Speaker. Constitutional and statutory requirements. The Constitution of Kenya 2010, read together with the County Government Act, in addition, give guidelines on how to appoint persons to public office, which include leadership and integrity. The committee, in determining the suitability of the nominee, was also guided by the provisions of the leadership and integrity as outlined under Chapter 6 of the Constitution. In particular, Article 73(2) of the Constitution provides that the guiding principle of leadership and integrity include selection on the basis of personal integrity, competence, and suitability, or election in a free and fair election, objectivity and impartiality in decision making, and in ensuring that decisions are not influenced by nepotism, favoritism, other improper motives, or corrupt practices. Self-service based solely on public interest, demonstrated by 1. Honesty in the execution of public duties, and declaration of any personal interest that may conflict with public duties. Accountability to the public for decisions and action, and discipline and commitment in service to the people. Article 75 of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, requires that a state officer, whether in public or private life, to behave in a manner that avoids conflict between personal interest and public official duties. This article further prohibits a state officer who has been removed from office under it from holding any other state office. Article 77(1) of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, prohibits a full state officer from participating in any other gainful employment. Mr. Speaker, Article 77(2) of the Constitution prohibits an appointed state officer from holding office in political party. Article 78 of the Constitution disqualifies persons who are not Kenyan citizens from appointment as state officers. Further, a state officer is barred from holding dual citizenship. Mr. Speaker, in addition, the committee considers Section 10 of the Leadership and Integrity Act of 2012, in particular, which provides that a state officer shall, to the best of their ability, 1, carry out the duties of the office efficiently and honestly, carry out the duties in transparent and accountable manner, keep accurate records and documents relating to the functions of the office, and B, report truthfully on all matters of the organization which they represent. The committee noted that the nominee complied with the provision of Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 on leadership and integrity, and that of the nominee submitted clearance from EACC, HELP, and DCI. The committee, while conducting the vetting hearings, was guided by Section 44 and 58A1 of the County Government Act. The qualification of the county secretary is as follows, Mr. Speaker. 1, must be a Kenyan citizen, is a holder of at least first degree from a university recognized in Kenya, has at least 10 years relevant professional experience, and has at least 5 years experience in leadership position at senior management level in a public service or private sector organization. Mr. Speaker, and the candidate should meet the requirements of leadership and integrity as prescribed in Chapter 6 of the Constitution. The county secretary ought to be competitively sourced by a selection panel as stipulated by Section 44(2)(a) of the County Government Act. The selection panel comprises the following: a chairperson not being a public officer, one person from a private sector, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya who is a member of the LSK, an accountant who is a member of the ISPAC, and one person from an association representing workers. Period for consideration and report, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to Section 9 of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act No. 5 of 2017, the committee shall consider a nomination to and table a report in the County Assembly for a debate and decision within 21 sitting days from the date on which the committee first sits to consider the nomination. The Committee on Appointments held its first sitting on 27 March of 2026. Suitability of the nominee for the proposed appointment having regard to whether the nominee's abilities, experience, and qualities meet the needs of the portfolio to which the nomination is being made to. The suitability of the nominee was assessed after scrutiny of his academic credentials, professional training and experience, personal integrity, background, and qualities, as well as their performance during the approval hearing conducted on Monday, 30th March of 2026. Mr. Speaker, review of the memoranda for members of the public on the nomination of the county secretary and the head of county public service. Pursuant to Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017, which provides that any person prior to the approval hearing and by written statement on oath provide the clerk with the evidence contesting the suitability of a candidate to hold office to which the candidate has been nominated to. The clerk of the county assembly placed the advertisement in the Standard newspaper dated 24th March 2026, Annex number 2, Mr. Speaker, inviting the public to submit memoranda by way of written statements on oath, affidavit, on the suitability or otherwise of the nominee in conformity with the Section 7, 10 of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act No. 5 of 2017. In this regard, by 2 p.m. on Friday, 27 March of 2026, the clerk had not received any memorandum, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, approval hearing on the nominee. The committee held a sitting on Monday, 30th March 2026 to deliberate on the approval hearing and noted the following: that the nominee had not notified the clerk of the county assembly of their withdrawal from the approval process as outlined under Section 712 of Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act No. 5 of 2017, that no memoranda had been received from the members of the public contesting the approval hearing of the nominee for the position of the county secretary by Friday, 27 March of 2026, that the committee will proceed with the vetting of the nominee on 30th March 2026. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Philip Cheruiyot Rono, Mr. Speaker, nominee for the position of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Philip Cheruiyot Rono, Mr. Speaker, the nominee of the position of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service appeared before the committee on 30th May 2026 at 11 a.m. and was stated under oath pursuant to Article 179 2B, the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act and the Kericho County Assembly Standing Orders. The committee noted the following, Mr. Speaker: date and place of birth. The nominee is a male Kenyan born in 1972 at Waldai, Belgut Sub-County of Kericho County. Academic and professional qualifications, Mr. Speaker: the nominee holds a degree in finance management from Kenyatta University and master's degree from the same university. Employment record, Mr. Speaker: the nominee is currently head of agribusiness and consumer sector at Stanbic Bank, where his main role is to provide strategic leadership and policy direction at senior executive level, oversight of the organizational performance, budgets, collaborates with public and private sector stakeholders and governance frameworks, and managing the consumer sector profits and loss account governing assets. Mr. Speaker, he told us he is now controlling at this table currently a total of 17 billion, Mr. Speaker, which is almost twice the total budget of the Kericho County, Mr. Speaker. And liability is currently at 6 billion, among other executive roles. The nominee also served at Kenya Commercial Bank Limited as head of agribusiness sector, where he was majorly engaged in design and execution of sector strategies and improved portfolio quality and revenue performance year over year. Honors and awards, Mr. Speaker: the nominee has Leadership Excellence Award from KCB Bank and BCB, that is Blue Shield Award from Stanbic Bank. Income and net worth, Mr. Speaker: the nominee estimated his net worth to be at Kenya shillings 60 million shillings, comprising of land, motor vehicles and houses, Mr. Speaker. Provisional associations and membership: the nominee is a member of Kenya Bankers Association. Published writings, Mr. Speaker: the nominee indicated that he has published books, articles in journals, among others are the following: empirical determination of an appropriate earnings per share, forecasting model for listed financial institutions, and why Kenya must match T-sector reforms with financial innovation. Potential conflict of interest: the nominee declared that currently does not have any persons or matter that will present a potential conflict of interest should he assume the position of the county secretary and head of county public service. Should a conflict of interest arise, the nominee stated that he will declare the interest in accordance with the law. Proponents of charity works, Mr. Speaker: the nominee is involved in charity work through community fundraisers and charge contributions in cash and kind. He further stated that through his family, he donated instruments of his local African Gospel Church (AGC) worth Kenya shillings 100,000. Integrity, Mr. Speaker: the nominee has neither been charged in a court of law nor mentioned in any investigatory report of Parliament in the last 3 years. He has also never been dismissed or otherwise removed from office for contravention of the provisions of Article 75 of the Constitution. General and sector-specific questions to Mr. Philip Rono, Mr. Speaker. On transition from being a corporate leader to a county secretary and head of county public service, the nominee told the committee that he saw it as an opportunity to share his past experience in management and leadership, and also to grow his career in public sector. He also stated that after his long service in the private sector, it was necessary now to serve his people back at home. On ways to manage ballooning wage bill and enhancing own source revenue, Mr. Speaker, the nominee indicated that wage bill is tied to revenues. He explained that he would come up with innovative ways of expanding the revenue base without overburdening the citizens. He pledged to relook into the investment-related revenue mechanisms if approved for the position in a bid to earn from revenue, concessions, syndicages, and enhanced digital collections. Additionally, the nominee pledged to use his position to encourage more investors to invest in Kericho County as a way of improving the own source revenue collections. On employee performance, Mr. Speaker, the nominee underscored the important role played by employees in the success of any organization. If approved, Mr. Speaker, the nominee assured the committee that he will embrace consultations with employees to ensure that they are highly motivated. He played to ensure that staffs are well placed, trained, motivated, and recognized. He further emphasized the importance of strengthening supervision roles, explained that he will ensure that there is strong supervision of staff to ensure seamless service delivery. He also promised to run his office as a project, noting that there was no need of engaging consultants to provide guidance on what needs to be done. On lessons learned from fate of his predecessor on how he plans to do things differently, Mr. Speaker, this was a very serious question, Mr. Speaker. And the nominee said when he was asked on what he would do differently to avoid the fate of being removed from office, like the former county secretary, Mr. Speaker, the nominee explained that he will endeavor to stick to the provisions of the law as far as the office of the county secretary is concerned. He noted that overstaying of one's mandate was a major precursor for conflicts with the authorities, including the oversight authority of the county assembly, an error he played to avoid at all costs, Mr. Speaker. He further promised that he will stick to the providing policy direction to the county and lead in the implementation of the performance management framework in the county. He also indicated that with his vast experience spanning over 30 years, he will be the ambassador of the county and always ensuring that his hands were on the deck by bringing every stakeholder on board, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on ward administrators and sub-county administrators, Mr. Speaker, the nominee was asked how he will ensure effectiveness of ward and sub-county administrators given that they appear to have little or no grasp of their roles. He stated that failure by the ward and sub-county administrators to grasp their roles signaled a failure in human resource management role in the county. He indicated that once approved, Mr. Speaker, he will ensure seamless collaboration among stakeholders and ensure that there are training opportunities for the administrators on their roles and the grassroots level. At the grassroots level, Mr. Speaker. He further played to strengthen supervision and administrators to ensure that they deliver service to the citizen. Committee observation on the suitability of the nominee. The committee, having considered the nominee's curriculum fit and having had his oral submissions, Mr. Speaker, during the approval hearing, made the following observations on his suitability for the appointment as County Secretary and Head of Public Service. One, Mr. Speaker, that in accordance with Article 78(1) and 2 of the Constitution, the nominee is eligible for appointment to state office since he is a Kenyan citizen born in 1972 in Kericho and has not owned dual citizenship. That the nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution and leadership and integrity, having obtained clearance from the following statutory bodies: CSCC, KRN, DCI, CRP, and ELP. That the nominee has not been charged in a court of law in the past 3 years. That the nominee has never been dismissed from office under Article 75 of the Constitution for the contravention of the provisions of Article 75(1), conflict of interest, Article 76, financial propriety, Article 77, restriction on activities of state officers, and Article 78(2) on dual citizenship of the Constitution. The nominee demonstrated knowledge of topical administrative and technical issues touching on the position of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service, and has the requisite abilities, qualifications, and experience to serve as the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service. Committee observations, Mr. Speaker. Pass 1 to Section 9(2) of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017. The committee observed that Mr. Philip Rono, the nominee for the position of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service, demonstrated knowledge of topical administrative and technical issues touching on the portfolio to which he has been nominated to, and has the requisite ability, academic qualification, and professional experience, and that the procedure for his recruitment as the County Secretary was adhered to in accordance to Section 44(2)(c) read together with Section 58A of the County Government Act of 2012. Committee recommendations, Mr. Speaker. Having conducted the approval hearing for the nominee pursuant to Article 179, 2B of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 35 and Section 44, 2B of the County Governments Act, number 17 of 2012, Section 7 and 9 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act, number 5 of 2017, and standing under 198, the committee recommends that this House approves the nomination of Mr. Philip Rono for the appointment as the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service by His Excellency the Governor. Mr. Speaker, the report is signed by the Chairperson of the Committee on Appointments, the Right Honorable Dr. Patrick Mutai, who is the Speaker of the County Assembly and the Chairperson of the Committee on Appointments, Mr. Speaker, on 2nd April of 2026. Mine, Mr. Speaker, was to deliver the report to the House, Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the committee, since I sit in as the Vice Chair, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, to just put the flesh on the same, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure these honorable members, Mr. Speaker, that since we sat from the time we were given the opportunity to sit in the Appointments Committee, Mr. Speaker, this must be the very best candidate I have ever vetted in the current administration of His Excellency Dr. Eric Mutai, Mr. Speaker. If this man, Mr. Speaker, is approved by this House, Mr. Speaker, and given the opportunity to serve at the county executive, Mr. Speaker, and given that free space, Mr. Speaker, you see at times, Mr. Speaker, you might be qualified, Mr. Speaker, you might be having the heart to serve the people, Mr. Speaker. If you are not given the space and supported, Mr. Speaker, even the qualifications will be of no essence, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to urge this honorable House that we approve this person, Mr. Speaker, this nominee. He must be the very best, and you will mark this date, Mr. Speaker. If this person is given the opportunity and given the space in the county executive to deliver, Mr. Speaker, then I want to assure the House that this will be the best employee ever being appointed by His Excellency the Governor. Mr. Speaker, allow me then to invite the Honorable Eric B, Mr. Speaker, a member representing Gabriela the Ward, Mr. Speaker, and a member of the Appointments Committee, Mr. Speaker, to second my motion. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Leader of Majority. Now, Honorable Eric B, you may proceed to second the motion.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for this opportunity you've given unto me to second. Before then, Mr. Speaker, allow me to thank your office. Allow me also to thank the mover of the motion for coming up with this report in the record time. Mr. Speaker, the report has been read to us in this House, and I want to add two comments about the nominee. Mr. Speaker, sir, and you look at the real requirements for the nomination and eligibility of the nominee. He has a degree, and at the same time he has masters. Mr. Speaker, he has a lot of experience. Well, if you look at compare with the previous nominee or the previous county secretary, Mr. Speaker, this one has an experience of over 30 years in the field of banking, Mr. Speaker, and is really stipulated that he also has experience in the matter related to revenue. Mr. Speaker, the animal in the county government of Kericho is about revenue. So if you look at the head of public service, is everything in the county, Mr. Speaker. And Philip Rono was able to state that he's going to improve on the revenue collection by ensuring that the motivation of the staff, Mr. Speaker, and of course the transfers of the whole people who has been sitting down in the Department of Finance, Mr. Speaker, are not giving out any inputs. So, Mr. Speaker, this is the most critical element in our county, Mr. Speaker, where if we approve the nominee, is going to add new blood to the county government of Kericho. Mr. Speaker, the other element, Mr. Speaker, is that he was able to be asked about what is that thing the previous county secretary, Mr. Speaker, did, and he was able to tell this house that he is working as by the law. The only thing the former CS, Mr. Speaker, he was not able to capture the issues of the law and the issues of consultation. He could have done the robust transfers of the members or the staff in this county government without consulting the HR mark. Mr. Speaker, this is a person who was able to articulate well what he's going to do so that there is no issues of transferring without consultation. Even the issue of the public service board, he was able to say that he is going to consult the department of PSM at the same time when the public service board has been put in place. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to tell this out that this is the man and the majority leader is able to state it that he is the best nominee ever. So, this one will go to put this county government to another level. So, I want to second and to request the Honorable House to approve. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Eric B. for seconding the motion. Now, Honorable Members, I propose the question, which is that this House approves the report of the Appointment Committee on the approval hearing of Mr. Philip C. Rono, nominee for the position of County Secretary and Head of County Public Service. Honorable Members, the floor is open for debate and contribution before we put the question. Yes, the Honorable Vincent Corey, and then I'll give to the Honorable Sigurd and Honorable Moses in that order.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to also put my input on the candidate, Mr. Philip Rono, who I also got a chance to vet him and also interview him. And Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Philip Rono proved that he is very experienced, eloquent, confident, and someone who is able and confident he can be able to lead as a county secretary in this county. Mr. Speaker, sir, the previous county secretary, I could not understand very well that the Constitution of Kenya and the County Government Act also guides the county secretary as a person. Mr. Speaker, sir, this candidate is very experienced, especially in the banking industry, and he was able to demonstrate how he has traveled, how he has acquired skills, and also how he could be able to guide this county, especially the staff, and how he can be able to operate within the cabinet secretary. I believe the selection panel also, who are hunting for the county secretary, were able to look for the best candidate who is fit. What I can able to tell the county secretary is also to come and practice what maybe told us in the interview, because what he told us here impressed everyone in the panel, and I believe he's going to practice it as required, and as he also promised the appointment committee. Mr. Speaker, sir, maybe the issue of revenue is something that is disturbing us, especially when we look at what we were doing in the budget committee, is because of the issue of revenue. When revenue is not able to be collected, yet this county is very rich. We are able to, we have a potential of 2 billion, But he also said that he is going to employ some measures to guide the staff and the cabinet so that he can be able to raise revenue. That was impressive on my side, and I believe this candidate is going to deliver to Kericho County government and serve the citizens of Kericho County as required by the law. Otherwise, I support and I also approve and wish him all the best as he joins to be the County Secretary of Kericho County. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Vincent Korir. The Honorable Jerry Bett, Deputy Speaker.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipatia nafasi hii kwa niaba yangu na kwa niaba ya wale ambao wanasimamia haja sawa. Mheshimiwa Spika, watu wa aina moja. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nimesimama kidete nyuma ya kiongozi ya walio wengi ili kuweza kuunga mkono hoja ya leo. Hoja ya leo Mheshimiwa Spika ni kuweza kuidhinisha katibu wa kaunti na atakaye kuwa mkuu wa utumishi wa umma. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi ni mojawapo kati ya wanakamati ambao tuliketi tukiongozwa na wewe na tukamfanyia uhakiki Bwana Rono. Mheshimiwa Spika, na jinsi ambavyo kiongozi ya walio wengi alivyosema ni kwamba anatosha mboga. Mheshimiwa Spika, yeye amefanya kazi katika benki mbalimbali Mheshimiwa Spika, na alikuwa mkuu wa kilimo biashara katika benki ya KCB, na wakati huu ni benki anafanya kazi hiyo katika benki ya Stanbic Bank. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, nakumbuka vyema wakati nilimuuliza kwamba ni jinsi gani atawanisha uhusiano mzuri kati ya serikali ya kaunti na labda hizi benki ili waweze kutusaidia kwa miradi mbalimbali Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa hivyo niko na uhakika Mheshimiwa Spika kwamba atakuja kufanya kazi mzuri Mheshimiwa Spika. Langu tu ama nahofia tu Mheshimiwa Spika kwamba labda ile hali ya kufanya kazi kidogo itakosekana iwapo Mheshimiwa Gavana hatampatia nafasi ya kufanya kazi hiyo. Kulingana na msasa wangu Mheshimiwa Spika, naona huyu si mwanasiasa. Huyu ni mtu ambaye amekuja kabisa kutekeleza mambo katika kaunti yetu. Kwa hivyo tunataka nimwombe mstahiki Gavana kwa heshima kuu na taadhima kwamba iwapo tutampatia kazi Bwana Rono, aweza mpatie ile tu nafasi ya kusimamia idara ya wafanyikazi katika kaunti, na nina hakika kwamba kila kitu kitakuwa sawa kwa sababu amekuja kufanya kazi. Yeye Mheshimiwa Spika kuna utajiriba wa miaka mingi sana katika kufanya kazi hii, na kwa hivyo nataka niombe waheshimiwa wenzangu kwamba kama kuna wakati Gavana amepata mchapakazi ni wakati huu. Kwa hivyo tupatie nafasi hii ili tuweze kuona kwamba ameweza kusaidia hasa wafanyi kazi wetu Mheshimiwa Spika, kwa sababu utakumbuka sababu ambazo ziliweza kumtimua aliyekuwa katibu wa kaunti Mheshimiwa Spika ni kwa sababu ya jinsi alivyokuwa akitekeleza kazi yake, na uhusiano wake na wafanyikazi wa kaunti ulikuwa uhusiano ambao haukuwa unaridhisha. Kwa hivyo niko na uhakika kabisa kwamba ataurejesha ule kufanya kazi vyema na watumishi wa umma wa kaunti yetu. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, kwa niaba yangu, kwa niaba ya kamati, nataka niseme ni asante, na sasa na warai waheshimiwa wenzangu kwamba tuweze kumuidhinisha kwa haraka iwezekanavyo. Mwisho Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, ni kuweza pia kutoa kongole zangu kwa kamati hii. Utakumbuka tuliweza kumfanyia ama kumpiga msasa Jumatatu, na leo hii baada ya siku mbili tumeweza kuleta ripoti Mheshimiwa Spika. Na kwa hivyo nataka niwasihi pia wa kamati mbalimbali, mkipatiwa kazi hakikisha mmeitekeleza kazi hiyo kwa haraka iwezekanavyo, jinsi ambavyo kamati hii inaongozwa na Mheshimiwa Spika imeweza kutekeleza kazi. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, naunga mkono. Asanteni sana na Mwenyezi Mungu awasaidie.
Okay, asante sana naibu wa Spika. Mheshimiwa Chejabet, Mheshimiwa Daktari Moses Rotich.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity that you have given me, and by extension, on behalf of the great people of the International Soviet, Mr. Speaker, whom I represent. Today, Mr. Speaker, is a great day for all of us. It is a great day more so to our county, and also more so to Mr. Philip Rono, Mr. Speaker, to whom his name is appearing before us this afternoon for approval to be our county secretary, Mr. Speaker, and also the head of county public service, Mr. Speaker, and the human resource. Mr. Speaker, human resource in our county, Mr. Speaker, forms a very critical part, Mr. Speaker. When we have a weak workforce, Mr. Speaker, it means we will lose in our service delivery, Mr. Speaker. We will lose in the progress of our county, Mr. Speaker. Bringing in as the Honorable Majority Leader, Mr. Speaker, confirms to us that in all the vettings that he has participated, Mr. Speaker, this is the one that he has participated the most, and he has seen competence beyond sight, Mr. Speaker. As we approve the name of Philip Rono to be the head of county public service, Mr. Speaker, roles of the county secretary are very clear, Mr. Speaker, as provided for in the County Governments Act, Mr. Speaker. He is the head of the public service. The county secretary keeps minutes in caucus of cabinet, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, he coordinates policy coordination. Mr. Speaker, he also provides a very critical advisory role to His Excellency the Governor. The County Secretary too, Mr. Speaker, provides a link between two critical departments, all departments in our county under the devolved unit, Mr. Speaker. More so the critical one on the public service, on the County Public Service Board. Mr. Speaker, our county is faced with a challenge of understaffing. We have staffs, Mr. Speaker, who have since retired that needs to be replaced. Mr. Speaker, we have staffs who have left the service for purposes known to them, others through natural attrition. Mr. Speaker, coming in at this time of our new county secretary, we hope it will augment the provision of service, it will augment staffing, replacements, proper transfers, Mr. Speaker, in coordination with the CHR mark. Mr. Speaker, I participated around 2 years ago in, I was chairing a committee that oversaw the removal of the 10th county secretary, Mr. Speaker. It is our prayer that this new person, Mr. Philip Rono, Mr. Speaker, will provide expertise, will renew the hope in our human resource, Mr. Speaker, so that we are not invited again to go the route that we went 2 years ago. Mr. Speaker, with this rate of staff turnover, Mr. Speaker, that we have noted with a lot of concern, that your committee that you chair, Mr. Speaker, is very much committed in providing the best through vetting, through as it has been, their names are sent to this assembly, Mr. Speaker. The rate of staff turnover, Mr. Speaker, is wanting in our county. We have overseen a process where many CECs have left service, many CEOs have left service. Mr. Speaker, it is our prayer that coming in of this experienced man will be provided an opportunity and a platform to deliver and transform the human resource in our county. With that, Mr. Speaker, I thank you. And finally, is to congratulate your committee, Mr. Speaker, for having done a wonderful job in delivering the nominee within the shortest time possible for us to approve. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Matthew, then Honorable Amos, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to join my colleagues in supporting the report tabled by Majority Leader, who is the Vice Chairman, to this committee. Mr. Speaker, first I want to congratulate you as the Chairman of the committee for ensuring that even with the shortest time possible, Mr. Speaker, you managed to give us the report immediately after vetting. Mr. Speaker, secondly, I want to thank the Governor for giving us such a wonderful experienced man so that he can run the roles of the County Secretary in this county, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, many years, Mr. Speaker, we have been having challenges in this office, but now that we have a right man, a man with experience, a very hard-working man who can come and change the parameters that has been in the county public service, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, one role of this county secretary, Mr. Speaker, if approved today, is to advise the governor. Is also to be the link, is to communicate, link of communication between the county assembly, the office of the governor, and even I think to an extent, Mr. Speaker, of having the link of the Senate, Mr. Speaker. You know, we have mentioned last 2 days by the senators, Mr. Speaker, that our governor failed to appear before the committee, meaning that, Mr. Speaker, the county secretary also being the record holders of government documents, Mr. Speaker. I know this is the man who will advise the governor the right way, Mr. Speaker. This is the role of the county secretary that is given under County Government Act 2012, Mr. Speaker. Meaning that if this House approves this report, Mr. Speaker, the governor has only one role, Mr. Speaker, to give Philip Rono the space to implement and to ensure that he has that opportunity to serve the people of this county in this capacity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and we are looking forward to have other motions so that we can debate better.
Thank you. Honorable Amos, we read 1 minute, and then Honorable Gilbert, and then I'll give you the move of the motion. Honorable members, I advise that we have a number of motions before us, and I know we need your contribution on the same. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this opportunity you have given me, so that I may some few points concerned in this motion. First of all, I want to congratulate majority for this very proposed. Even though we were not there when the gathering was going on, we have heard from many honorable members. They know more. This man looked visibly, and he has worked in many places. So you know, when there is no secretary, nothing can proceed in county. So we are now thanking God because this man was brought by, maybe God was, we have been a long time staying in county. Especially, we were advising about the employment of some, especially we had a chance at the other time for giving ECD teachers. We cannot work without. So I stood up to support, to approve this man, Philip Rono, so that our county get better, even His Excellency to get support from this secretary. So I don't have much to say.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm one of those who are supporting this motion.
Thank you so much, Honorable Amos. Please, I'm safe for Calcutta. Honorable Gilbert, notice. minutes, please. Then if you allow me, I close it with the Honorable Peter Kimoy. And then I'll start with seeing the hands so that I remember. I'll start with you the next motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to represent the cool people from Gishara Ward who are really jubilated by the kind of a member we are making in between the system, Mr. Speaker. I'm just a proud man when I really saw something on ward administrators, Mr. Speaker. Remember, we have ward administrators in this county, Mr. Speaker, whom we do not know where they are working. We don't know they are working in our wards. We don't know what they are doing in other wards, unless it is only my word, Mr. Speaker. If we will come to streamline this, Mr. Speaker, so be it. Let me congratulate you being the chair, because you saw the county secretary incoming will really streamline the ward administrators in our wards, Mr. Speaker. Second is the revenue collection, where it is dilapidated as we speak. Mr. Speaker, as the majority leader is speaking, talking here, Mr. Speaker, he represents the government, that is the assembly and the executive. Mr. Speaker, when I saw the reading of improving revenue collection, because he was handling 17B, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to send the majority leader to the Department of Finance that when this guy joins the system, as we are approving, let him be given a time to really plan how to collect revenue. Because the way we are, Mr. Speaker, we are doomed in collection of revenue. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Peter Kimoy, and then move on the motion to reply. A minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity you have granted to me, and also considering the people of Kapsusel Ward, whom I represent. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me echo your committee for the good work you have done in the shortest time possible. Mr. Speaker, sir, this has been a long overdue, and after waiting for such a length of time, it is good also to be patient so that we have the right person in place. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have a lot of trust in this nominee, Mr. Rono, and we expect to bring a new image to our county. His experience that he has encountered in several bank institutions will be a game changer to our county. Wish him all the best as he takes over. Mr. Speaker, sir, as the advisor also to His Excellency the Governor, I think he'll put almost everything now in the right foot so that we move forward in the right direction. Mr. Speaker, sir, remember since the inception of this government, it is only we confirm the ECDE teachers who are in contract. Up to date, we have not even employed even one or replacement. As you know, education is power to our children. So as he took over the office, I think he should consider this one, because we have been budgeted every other time. But since there is no public service in place, we have to consider this one as a priority. Mr. Speaker, sir, also having an opportunity to employ other staffs. Remember that the revenue will be a key or a dictator to this county to create more opportunities to our people. Without revenue, without collection of revenue, there is nothing much that this county secretary will do. So I hope he has to put more effort. And if he has been handling the huge amount of billions of money, I think also he will advise where necessary so that we can collect revenue. Remember, our county is able unless when we have the right people to do the right thing. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me say thank you, and thank you, honorable members, for seconding or supporting this motion. Thank you, Majority Leader, for delivering a very excellent motion, and your recommendation also that out of your experience, this is the best of all the candidates ever. We wish him all the best. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Peter Kama, the member of County Assembly from Kapsusa Wards. Now, the leader of majority, you may now proceed to reply to the motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, mine is to thank the honorable members from the moods, Mr. Speaker. And after going through the report, Mr. Speaker, as I said earlier, I believe, and looking into the person, Mr. Speaker, is the best, Mr. Speaker. My call, Mr. Speaker, is still to the executive, led by His Excellency the Governor, to accord this nominee all the necessary support, Mr. Speaker, to deliver. I know, Mr. Speaker, the workers of Kericho County Executive will be very happy, Mr. Speaker, with this man. Based on his interview, Mr. Speaker, I can say we've got the best, and the people of Kericho have got the best, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, mine generally is to thank honorable members always for being very objective, Mr. Speaker. The elephant in the room, Mr. Speaker, is this issue of revenue collections, Mr. Speaker. If we will ever get tight in terms of revenue collection, I know, Mr. Speaker, Chairman for budget is still working so hard, Mr. Speaker, because of these issues of revenue. So I believe if this man, out of his experience, will assist us to at least collect this revenue, Mr. Speaker, the people of Kericho will be very happy. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, the leader of majority, for replying to the motion. Honorable members, I now rise to put the question. Honorable members, that this House approves the report of the Appointment Committee on the approval hearing of Mr. Philip C. Rono, nominee for the position of County Secretary and Head of County Public Service. As many as are of that similar opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of that contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Okay, thank you. Clerk, next order.
Order number 9, motion by Honorable Dr. Eric Bett, Vice Chairperson, County Assembly Service Board.
Yes, the Honorable Dr. Eric Bett, you proceed to table your motion before the House.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to table the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the approval of borrowing of staff car loan and mortgage funds from Family Bank Limited. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, with your guidance, I would like to begin on page 3, introduction.
Yes, Vice Chair, County Assembly Service Board.
Yes, let me read this quickly. It's very important for giving introduction for members to fully understand the concept of this particular proposal. So on page 3, introduction. So this report is to the County Assembly for consideration and approval of a credit facility intended to bolster the Kericho County Assembly staff car loan and mortgage fund. The Kericho County Assembly Service Board seeks to secure a loan of 344 million Kenya shillings from Family Bank Limited to address the challenges of inadequate funding of the affordable mortgage and car loans for staff members. Background of the information. The Kericho County Assembly is committed to the welfare of its staff, recognizing the financial stability and housing security are key drivers of productivity and retention. To this end, the Assembly established a revolving fund to facilitate the access to car loans and mortgages. To date, the Assembly has successfully disbursed a total of 177 million Kenya shillings to various staff members. However, an assessment of the current applications and the rising cost of property and vehicles indicates that the existing capital is insufficient to meet the total demand. To bridge this gap, the County Assembly Service Board has identified the need for external financing to ensure all eligible staff members can benefit from the scheme. The legal framework, the Public Finance Management Act of 2012, the procedures for borrowing by the county government entities are strictly governed by the PFN Act 2012. Specifically, Section 140 empowers the County Executive Committee member for Finance to borrow on behalf of the government only if the terms and conditions are approved by the County Assembly. Number 2, Section 142 requires that any borrowing must be within the limits set by the County Assembly and must be intended for purposes that provide value for money and long-term benefit. The PFN Act further mandates that the debt must be sustainable and that a repayment framework must be clearly defined before any agreement is executed. 4.2, Salaries and Remuneration Commission Guidelines. The proposed financing alliance with SRC Circular Number SRC/ADM/CIR/1/13 Volume 3 128, which provides that financing may also be arranged through agreements between financial institutions and the individual government agency or organ within an agreeable framework to both parties. This provision grants the County Assembly the administrative flexibility to enter into partnership with Family Bank Limited to provide the necessary liquidity for the staff car loan mortgage scheme, provided the terms are competitive and sustainable. 4.3, the PFM, the Kericho County Assembly Staff Car Loan and Mortgage Fund Regulations 2023. These regulations provide specific legal basis for the management of the fund. They authorize the County Assembly to provide staff with credit facilities for the purchase of motor vehicles and residential property. The regulations also empower the Assembly Service Board to seek ways to augment the fund's capital to ensure its objectives are met. 5.0, the proposed staff mortgage and car loan terms. The County Assembly Service Board commenced discussions with Family Bank Limited and proposes the following terms for the loan facility. 1, the lender is Family Bank Limited. The principal amount is Kenya shillings 344 million. Interest per annum on reducing balance is 10%. Purpose is refinancing and capitalization of the staff car loan and mortgage fund. The repayment period is 5 years. Security to be backed by the budgetary allocations and payroll reduction by the participating staff members. 6.0, justification for borrowing. Number 1, inadequate funding. The initial disbursement of 177 million shillings has proven inadequate, leaving significant number of eligible staff on waiting list. Number 2, repayment ability. The staff car loan and mortgage scheme currently has the ability to repay 1.7 million monthly, but with the support from Family Bank of 344 million shillings, the repayment ability will improve to 5 million per month, translating to 60 million annually. Additionally, a minimum of 35 million will be appropriated annually towards reducing the liability from the financial institutions. And below there is the summarized graph of how the loan will be deducted from staff. So you can see from year 1, that is 26.7, it will be 60 million, and then up to year 5 will be 300 million. Minimum amount appropriated from the exchequer, 35 million for the next 5 years, 175 million. Total amount will be year 1, 95, up to year 5, and then total will be 475 million at the end of year 5. Number 3, the staff welfare. Providing access to mortgages and car loans is critical non-monetary incentive that enhances employee morale. Number 4, financial sustainability. The loan will be serviced through a structured repayment plan integrated with the staff payroll and ensuring minimal risk of default. Number 5, existing relationship with Family Bank. The Kericho branch was procured to manage county assembly members' car loan and mortgage scheme for 12 years now. Building on the mutual contract obligations, the county assembly staffs and stand to benefit from the increased funding to 344 million Kenya shillings. 7.0, breakdown of the repayment plan. A total of 344 million shillings is what we are requiring for Family Bank. Annual repayment plan, monthly repayment will be 5 million, and for 12 months it will be 60 million. And then in this same year, we budget for 35 million. So total will be that 60 million plus 35 million to be 95 million. Year 1, principal loan amount will be 344 million. Interest on 10% per annum will be 34.4 million shillings, which should be recovered in terms of by Family Bank in the year 1, in terms of loan, in terms of interest 10%. And then loan balance at the end of year 1 will be 344 million shillings, the initial cost that we borrowed, less 95 million and 34 million, and we'll have a loan balance of 283,400,000 at the end of year 1. So beginning of year 2, principal will be 283,400,000, and the interest again will go for 10% to come to 28,340,000. At the end of year 2, the balance of year 2 will be 216,740,000 shillings. And that will be the beginning, that will be the principal for year 3, which will be 216,740,000. And interest again at 10% of the same year will come to 21,674,000. And at the end of year 3, when we remove the deducted amount, we shall remain with 1,314,000 shillings, which will be the principal for loan amount in year 4. And again, interest at 10% will be 14.3 million. And at the end of year 4, we shall have a loan balance of 62,755,400. In year 5, then will be the principal amount will be 62,755,400. And again, adding the interest per annum of 10%, we shall be at 6.2,075,440. And so at the end of year 5, we shall then have a balance of 25,969,060. This is now at the end of year 5, we will have because the loan from Family Bank will end at year 5. So by at the end of the 5 years, we will have been able to clear that amount of money, and we shall have a balance of 25 million, which then will leave us now. All the staff will have the loan, and the assembly will then be in a position now to move on to deal with only the MCS, who will be coming every 5 years. But the staff will have been fully given their loans as required by law. 8.0, recommendations. The Kericho County Assembly Service Board recommends the County Assembly to approve the borrowing of 344 million shillings from Family Bank Limited. Number 2, authorize the board and the relevant Department of Finance to finalize the agreement within the 5-year repayment framework. And number 3, note that this borrowing is compliant with the PFM Act and the SRC guidelines regarding the welfare of public resources. And this is signed by the chair of the County Assembly Service Board, who is none other than Right Honorable Dr. Patrick Mutai, who is the chair of the board, and I present this report on behalf of the chair. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, before I raise my case on this issue, I want to just sorry, I was doing something here. I would like to request members that the staff of the County Assembly of Kericho, we have about 100 staff on permanent pensionable terms. And the leader majority, who is the chair of the mortgage and loans, mortgage and car loan, will tell you that the staff have been nearly fighting him when every month, because when we recover 1.7 million shillings every month, the chair of that particular committee, Dr. Philip Rono, must sit down and agree whom to disperse that amount of money. And this borrowing will actually solve that problem once and for all, because there are staff who have also borrowed loans from elsewhere, and the agreement is that once they're given their full share, they will then be able to pay off those commercial loans and be able to service one loan in their payslip to ensure that they are able to enjoy the benefits that have been given to them by the Constitution through SRC, because we very well know members that all of us, including the staff, enjoy mortgage and car loan based on your job group at 3% per annum. So if a staff is not able to get and they are almost retiring, they feel like they have not been given service. So the board must give solutions, and that is why we use our powers as the board to have what we call the staff advisory committee, and they were able to give us the breakdown of all the members, all the staff's amount they can borrow in before they retire. And I think you have the next shares there. You can see the next shares I've added there. You have the SRC, and next shares. We also have the PFM Act, and also what we do not put here is, which is also a bit confidential, is the information of the staff in terms of their pay slips, and we were able to analyze and see each of the staff. So this 344 million is not just a figure that we came up. It's a figure that is that is calculated based on the number of years before the staff retires, and also the ability to pay, given the 1/3 rule requirement that you have to have at least 1/3 of your payslip money, I mean of your income, then for you to use for other things, because you cannot be given a loan and you have nothing to earn at the end of the month for your personal use. So this 344 million is a figure that has been calculated for the 100 staff of the county assembly who are supposed to get their loans, and if we get this amount of money, then we'll be dealing only with one issue of the members of the county assembly. The other thing, honorable members, is that we also ensure that the mortgage and car loan for the honorable members is secure, because the other thing was to raid the members' contribution, that we said we cannot make that mistake, because we want to ensure that the next assembly members who will join the 4th county assembly will have their money ready. So I wish all of the members here will be elected in the next assembly. I know Mr. Speaker says it's not realistic that all of us will be elected, but I know after election, Mr. Speaker, sir, the first thing after swearing in, members would want to be given their rightful share in terms of mortgage and car loan as by SRC. And therefore, we ensure that the money for the members are not touched, because we are looking for this loan which will cater for the members of staff, so that the members of the county assembly, at the one time, their funds are secured moving forward. So those members will be in the 4th county assembly. You have no assurance that you will get your money in full, because that amount of money in that account for the members is different from this one, so it's not matched. And that is why we saw that it's fit that we go for a different facility, so that the members of staff can enjoy their facility and be able to get their full share, while at the same time we also ensure the members of the county assembly, their mortgage and car loan is secured for the next county assembly coming on board. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to ask members that you support this particular report, because it's required in law that we approve. Once you approve now, it goes to the CC for finance to go again to the exchequer. I want to agree with our recommendations. They will not disperse the funds, because borrowing is there's a law that backs the issue of borrowing in this matter. So, honorable members, I urge that you support this motion. And Mr. Speaker, sir, and now I would like to, I think I'll invite the leader majority to second, because he's actually the chair. He's the chair of this, so he's the one to back up flesh and confirm that indeed the staff of this assembly have requirements and they cannot be able to access. So, majority leader, as you come and second, please put more flesh on this, because it's a requirement, and we need to know truly that this is a requirement that we can give to the members of staff of this county assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move.
Thank you so much, Honorable Dr. Eric Betts, for moving the motion. Now, the leader of majority to second, who is also the chairperson, mortgage and and Carlo Committee.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to second the motion by the Vice Chair for County Assembly Service Board, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Dr. Eric Pick, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, mine is just to thank the honorable members. Mr. Speaker, it's a commitment. This report is a commitment by its own, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you see the repayment periods and how we will repay this money, Mr. Speaker, it's kind of, we are committing ourselves as honorable members. These steps, Mr. Speaker, come from all the words that we represent, Mr. Speaker. And when we see them progressing, Mr. Speaker, I think that's the happiest thing, Mr. Speaker, for a leader, when you see your people progressing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we've been backed with several county assemblies, Mr. Speaker. A very good example, Mr. Speaker, is the Appointments County Assembly, Mr. Speaker. You find somebody who has been employed, Mr. Speaker, and asked or qualified, Mr. Speaker, to be given close to even 15 million, Mr. Speaker. Here in the County Assembly of Kericho, you will find the maximum that we've given to such person, Mr. Speaker, is only maybe around 1.5 million, Mr. Speaker. In Kericho Town, Mr. Speaker, getting a plot of 1.5 million, Mr. Speaker, is a nightmare. Not unless you go towards Kipsindogo, Mr. Speaker, or you go towards Kashi, where I come from, Mr. Speaker. It means, Mr. Speaker, for a very long time, our staff of the County Assembly will never be the landlords, Mr. Speaker, in this town, Mr. Speaker, yet they serve at the center of this town, Mr. Speaker. The only thing, Mr. Speaker, that we told, we've been in an engagement with several lending bodies, Mr. Speaker, including Imarisha. We've approached Family Bank, Mr. Speaker, but the most preferable one, Mr. Speaker, because of the amount from the honorable members, became the Family Bank, Mr. Speaker. They are giving us this loan, Mr. Speaker, at a rate of 10%. But we will be chipping in, because you see the law for car and mortgage, Mr. Speaker, restricted this amount at 4%, Mr. Speaker, a maximum of 4%. Now, Mr. Speaker, for the calculations, Mr. Speaker, we are requesting 344 million, Mr. Speaker. Though, for every staff, the under of them, Mr. Speaker, to get their maximum car loan mortgage, Mr. Speaker, we need to have close to $1 billion shillings, Mr. Speaker, for disbursement. But getting 344 million, Mr. Speaker, is a good thing, Mr. Speaker, though it's not sufficient. But we saw within our ability, Mr. Speaker, we will not know the second or the fourth county assembly that will come in place, Mr. Speaker. But I think the history will charge us nicely, Mr. Speaker, to have been the county assembly that served and empower the staff of this county assembly, Mr. Speaker, about the approval of this report, Mr. Speaker. After the approval of this report, Mr. Speaker, we expect the CEC charge of finance and aid of Treasury, County Treasury, Mr. Speaker, to appoint its signature. I know this report still will proceed to the National Treasury, Mr. Speaker, for approval, because we are controlled by the same bodies, Mr. Speaker. Then finally, the Family Bank will fund the account of the County Assembly staff car and mortgage, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if it was not for the issue that the repayment period for the staff will be guided by the time that they will still be in this county assembly, Mr. Speaker. Some, Mr. Speaker, were employed recently. They are 20s, Mr. Speaker, and the retirement age is 60. So they will be repaying this money for a very long time, Mr. Speaker. Hence, we could not move money from the MCA's kit, Mr. Speaker, because they will be coming in probably next year, Mr. Speaker, by August. And you know the culture, Mr. Speaker. The honorable members are here. Immediately we reported for the second county assembly, Mr. Speaker. We wanted our full money within 1 week, Mr. Speaker. And we saw we will not want to be selfish and inconvenience the other people, Mr. Speaker. is when we decided that we should have another revolving fund for the members of the county assembly staff, Mr. Speaker. And by doing this, Mr. Speaker, you see, after 5 years, Mr. Speaker, there will be surplus money that will start now the revolving fund for the members of the county assembly staff. Therefore, as said by my colleague, the installments that will be repaid, that is loan repayments per month from the staff, will be a total of 5 million shillings. When you multiply by 12, you get a total of 60 million that will be collected from the repayments of the loans by the staff. We want to commit now, as the members of the county assembly, that we will be allocating a total of 35 million in every year's budget. Somebody asked me, Mr. Speaker, that will this not interfere with our ceiling? Always the staff, car loan and mortgage is outside the ceiling of the county assembly. So it will be eating into the basket of the county executive. And that the 5 million in 10 million is a drop in the ocean. Now, since it will not be affecting our ceiling as a county assembly, we'll just, this one we always charge outside the ceiling of the county assembly. So if we purpose to be allocating 35 million to this staff, car and mortgage, we add on the 60 million, the deductions, you see we'll be adding 95 million. So from the first year, Mr. Speaker, if now the report, if this report goes through, Mr. Speaker, it will be landed at 344 million, the 10% that will be charged by the bank will be a total of 34,400,000 per year, Mr. Speaker. Now, the repayment plan is now, Mr. Speaker, you add the 60 million the repayments plus 35 million that we will be getting from the exchequer makes a total of 95 million. When we group with the 34,400,000, then we minus from the 344 million, Mr. Speaker, in the first year, the only balance that the family will be owing the family, but Mr. Speaker, is 283,400,000. Going into the second year, Mr. Speaker, when you do, because it is on a reducing balance, we'll be doing the 10% of that money, you will find it is 28 million, so it is coming down. When you add the 95 million that we will be getting, 60 million from the repayments, and 35 million from the exchequer. At the end of the second year, Mr. Speaker, the family bank will be owing family bank 216 million in that order, Mr. Speaker. And at the end of the 5 years, Mr. Speaker, we have created a revolving fund for the county assembly. And these members, Mr. Speaker, will be one of the richest people in this county, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I urge the members of this county assembly that let us write an history. We will be remembered for this, Mr. Speaker. After all, they will be paid. It is their law. The only challenge that we've had, Mr. Speaker, and we agreed with the staff after doing the meeting, Mr. Speaker, is that we will be giving this loan and they'll have to pay. We'll have to pay off the commercial loans, Mr. Speaker, to allow the staff, even from the lower cadre, Mr. Speaker, to access this money because of the attachment, Mr. Speaker, of the pay slips. We've agreed, we've done meeting with them, and there's a committee, Mr. Speaker. My committee has got 500 members inside, together with the staff, and we've agreed, Mr. Speaker, this is the way to go. So it's a matter of now, it was a matter of bringing this to the chambers, Mr. Speaker, for approval to allow us to proceed with this. To be given to the CEC for finance, then the National Treasury, then coming back, Mr. Speaker, maybe in the next 2 weeks, the staff of this county assembly will be richer than before, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. So I urge these members, let us approve, let us write the history. Thank you.
All right. You support the majority? The majority? Yes, to be on record.
Mr. Speaker, seconding Mr. Speaker, as I support Mr. Speaker, but this one, basically, seconding Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much, the majority, for seconding the motion. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that this House approves the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the proposal by Family Bank on funding the staff car loan and mortgage scheme. Honorable Philip Mutai, and then Honorable Israel, and then Honorable Mati, in that order. The Honorable Deputy Speaker, he will give you a final, he will be the final to make the comments. Yes, proceed, Honorable Philip Mutai. And then the Honorable Leader of Majority. Proceed, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity so that we can ventilate on the issue that is before us. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a move that is long overdue, given that at some point within these corridors of County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, sir, we find ourselves in a very embarrassing situation, given that the staff that we have are our friends and relatives. In most cases, you find them telling you, Honorable Member, please lobby for me the disbursement of monthly dispersion. So this will solve the venereal embarrassment that has been going on within these corridors. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is also a well-thought idea, given that our staff will get an opportunity to do future investment for their retirement and the future of their children. So I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are working proudly as a third assembly for giving opportunity to this to our staff so that they can acquire properties, cars, and prosper in their future investment. And I think it will help also to educate their children well, and also at least move proudly that I do really work as a staff of an honorable house. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, for that point that I have, I support this motion by the Vice Chairperson, County Assembly Board. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Israel Netich, and then Honorable Martin. And then I'll take the second round. I have seen a hand of that is Honorable Irene.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity of granted me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can rise and support this motion by Vice Chair Assembly Service Board, Mr. Speaker. As a member of a committee on car and mortgage committee, Mr. Speaker, I want to say confidently, Mr. Speaker, this is the best idea, Mr. Speaker, whereby, Mr. Speaker, we have now experts the act, Mr. Speaker, SRC directive, Mr. Speaker, that Mr. Speaker, that the all state officers and county and public, all state officers and public officers in Kenya, Mr. Speaker, set out in Article 230 of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, set out an advice on the car loan and mortgage benefit for all state officers and other public officers, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on the same note, Mr. Speaker, when we go to financing, Mr. Speaker, the FRC advises that, Mr. Speaker, that county government shall set aside the necessary funds through their budget processes towards implementation of the car loan and mortgage benefit to their employees, Mr. Speaker. And further, Mr. Speaker, it enumerates that financing may also be arranged through agreements between financial institutions and the individual government agencies organ with accurate framework to both parties, Mr. Speaker. In that sense, Mr. Speaker, we have complied, Mr. Speaker, that our basket is so small. So what we have done, Mr. Speaker, is we did as by the direction of the SRC, Mr. Speaker, that is that, Mr. Speaker, where we are allowed, Mr. Speaker, to make arrangements with other financial institutions and individual government agencies or organs with applicable framework for both parties. So in our case, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Matthew, you are consulting loudly. Order. Proceed. Let's listen to Honorable Ezra in silence, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for your protection, Mr. Speaker. So I was, Mr. Speaker, adding flesh to this motion, Mr. Speaker, so that the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, can understand that we have not gone outside the framework, Mr. Speaker, that the law and the act allows us, Mr. Speaker, to make arrangements with other financial institutions. In our case, Mr. Speaker, because our basket is so small, Mr. Speaker, and the demands are so high, Mr. Speaker, and we don't want to see our staffs, Mr. Speaker, continuing leveraging in poverty, Mr. Speaker, and they want to acquire assets, Mr. Speaker, knowing that salary can never be enough, Mr. Speaker. You need to have a side hustle, Mr. Speaker. So for them, so that we equip, Mr. Speaker, we saw as a committee, Mr. Speaker, and through the administration you are aiding, Mr. Speaker, act as per the act, Mr. Speaker. Now the catch is here, Mr. Speaker, whereby I want all honorable members to be keen on this, Mr. Speaker. After securing this huge loan, Mr. Speaker, you know, the sacrifices that our staffs have made. You know, Mr. Speaker, our normal loan, Mr. Speaker, for state officers, Mr. Speaker, the interest is 3%. And I want honorable members to be keen on this. Even as me and all honorable members, we are getting loan on 3%. And the staffs are entitled to the same, Mr. Speaker. But what did the staff do, Mr. Speaker? They have sacrificed, Mr. Speaker, for the sake of everyone, Mr. Speaker, to allow us to go for loan and a commercial loan whereby the interest will not be 3%. It will be 10% for a period of 5 years. So if our staffs have sacrificed, Mr. Speaker, what I need honorable members to do, Mr. Speaker, is to be diligent in repayment of this loan, Mr. Speaker. The catch now is on the repayment. When you see on this report, Mr. Speaker, and I want to read it out, Mr. Speaker, because this is where the catch is, and I want honorable members to see, because we are at the close of ending our term, and this loan will transfer to the next assembly, Mr. Speaker, and we need to see a way of making it a loan. On the justification, Mr. Speaker, on page 6, Mr. Speaker, on the justification for borrowing and the repayment, and I want to read that too. The staff car loan and mortgage scheme currently has an ability to repay 1.7 million monthly, but with the support of Family Bank of cash 344 million, the repayment ability will improve to 5 million per month, translating to 60 million annually. Additionally, this is now where I want to emphasize, Mr. Speaker. Additionally, a minimum of 35 million will be appropriated towards reducing the ability from the financial institution, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is where the catch is, and how I wish the Vice Chair, Mr. Speaker, could have indicated that additionally a minimum of 35 million shall be appropriated, Mr. Speaker. Because failure to this, Mr. Speaker, if we don't appropriate that 5 million, Mr. Speaker, this burden will transfer all the way to our staffs, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, what the important point I was raising is on this point, Mr. Speaker. I want to beseech this honorable house and the future honorable house, Mr. Speaker, until 5 years is elapsed, Mr. Speaker, until the repayment is done, we shall be appropriating that 5 million on our budget to this, so that we can safeguard our staffs and ensure that there is smooth operation of this loan, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I want you to note that, Mr. Speaker, so that as we are making any progressive budget, Mr. Speaker, we need to be the first thing after salary, Mr. Speaker, is the appropriation of 35 million from the county covers so that they can assist our staff, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, after doing this, Mr. Speaker, I know all our staffs from this scheme will benefit. And Mr. Speaker, I want to urge our honorable staffs, Mr. Speaker, this 10% interest will be only for 5 years. After 5 years, when this is repaid, you will come back to your normal 3%. So you only feel a pinch of 5 years on interest of 10%, and then you will come back to 3%. Mr. Speaker, I don't need clarification because I'm a member of Kyle Mortgage, Mr. Speaker. I'm not misleading because I'm a member and I'm a member of this.
Order, members. What is the point of order, Honorable Chair? What is the point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, mine was, Mr. Speaker, I heard the mover of the motion, the Honorable Majority Leader, Mr. Speaker. The seconder of the motion, and of course the mover of the motion, the Honorable Dr. Eric, begged that the amount of money that the County Assembly will be appropriating, Mr. Speaker, is to cushion the members of County Assembly staff so that they don't pay an interest of 10%, but they will be paying an interest of 4%, Mr. Speaker. Is it in order, Mr. Speaker, for the chair lands, Mr. Speaker, to mislead this County Assembly that the staff will be paying with an interest of 10%, Mr. Speaker, unless, Mr. Speaker, the Majority Leader misled me, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So I need clarification from there so that the Honorable Majority Leader Emeritus stop misleading the House. Thank you, Mr.
Order, the Honorable Eric B. The Honorable Eric B. Yes, the same point of order. All right.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I think you need to make a clarity on the same again. Mr. Speaker, in the terms of allocation, the Honorable, the mover of the motion, stipulated that the House, it is not the Assembly, but it's the Executive. So the Honorable Esron should not mislead this House. He should be giving us facts on that mood, Mr. Speaker, in the issues of our collection and of course our contribution as this House, Mr. Speaker, because we have heard clearly that it is coming from the other end, not from the Assembly. Thank you.
All right, thank you. On the President, I want you to finalize your remarks. The Honorable Lesro, order. Order. On the President, you finalize. I give you a minute to summarize. A minute, not more than a minute.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, that is why, Mr. Speaker, I was saying the catch is under that 5 million, Mr. Speaker. I know we can argue here, Mr. Speaker, that the facts are stubborn, but I leave it that way, Mr. Speaker. But this will only for 5 years, Mr. Speaker. So what I want to emphasize and to urge the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, is to ensure that we must, for us to safeguard our staffs, we must allocate that 5 million annually, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, I support this motion, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, there is another point, Mr. Speaker, which I want Mr. Speaker to be addressed, Mr. Speaker. Or the issue to do with security, Mr. Speaker. The security of this law.
Order. What are you using this Honorable Secretary? Point of order.
Mr. Speaker, the reason why I agitate for this point of order, Mr. Speaker, is that you know you are the chair of this service board, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Hezron still insists that our staff are going to pay 10% interest for the first 5 years, Mr. Speaker. Some of these staffs, Mr. Speaker, you know, they are our electors, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, we need to be given this information because it will inform our decision, Mr. Speaker. So kindly, Mr. Speaker, I request either you, Mr. Speaker, because you have this information, or the mover of the motion, who happens to be the vice chair of the board, or the seconder, who is the majority leader. We want to know whether this staff will be subjected to 10% interest, Mr. Speaker, or less than 10%, Mr. Speaker, because that will inform the decision of these honorable members, Mr. Speaker, because there will be no order.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, that one will be addressed by the mover of the motion. And let us not mix the two honorable members. You take your seat first, Treasury. You know, there is the aspect of mortgage, and we have the regulations in place. I don't even expect us to engage in how the staff will benefit in terms of the interests. Remember that we have the regulations that was approved by this House and even the SRC guideline on the same. That is number one. For instance, if a staff is advanced 5 million, of course, the rate is what is in the SRC and our regulations. We are here, don't also mix the two. That's what I want to advise, so that it may guide your debate. There is now the aspect, this is a loan, there is also the cost of borrowing. So let's not mix the two. There is the cost of borrowing, which will not affect the staff. So that is why the vice chair, I want to rule out all point of orders on that aspect, so that you clarify when you will be applying, so that we avoid moving forward and then back. So on the motion, you don't now, you finalize in 30 seconds and don't talk about what we have been talking about.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you for clarification, Mr. Speaker. You know, I don't want to dilute, Mr. Speaker, because on SRC guideline it has given on number 6. So I was on the last aspect of which I want to ask that you and the managers of this fund, Mr. Speaker, on the aspect of security, Mr. Speaker. We find most of the staffs, Mr. Speaker, don't have security, Mr. Speaker. And in law, Mr. Speaker, security is security, Mr. Speaker. Let's allow them to bring any security if they don't have a title indicated under their name, and they can use the title from any other, provided it's ready for it to be charged, Mr. Speaker. Let's allow, so that it is easy to process, Mr. Speaker. I think that was one of the issues, Mr. Speaker, which we have encountered, because I was a chairman of Car and Mortgage in the last assembly as a majority figure of my office, Mr. Speaker. And the challenge we have been having is on the security. So I don't want to deliberate more, but we need clarification, and we need the facts to be clear, Mr. Speaker, so that at least our members and staffs can know. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now, the Honorable Martin Chirot, the member of County Assembly from Kapkugari Ward.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, Sant, for this opportunity given me to also contribute to the motion that is tabled by Vice Chair, Honorable Dr. Bett, in relation to the mortgage and car loan for the county assembly staff. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a motion that has come at the right time, and Mr. Speaker, sir, and there is always something that all of us know, that our monthly earnings or monthly salaries, it's actually very hard to accumulate to doing something bigger, as with maybe purchasing or buying a car or a plot somewhere. So this has come at the right time, and I know it will go along with Mr. Speaker, sir, in improving the lives of the county assembly staff, and also making it easier for them to have a decent living, Mr. Speaker. This is because I support, because Mr. Speaker.
Order, members. Let's consult in low terms.
Mr. Speaker, why I support this motion is that at the end of the day, we know all of us, when we make entry to Mr. Speaker,
order, honorable members. Honorable Matthew. Who are those talking, honorable members? Order, honorable members. Can we hear Honorable Martin?
Thank you.
In silence.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm saying all of us, when we are employed, when one is employed, Mr. Speaker, sir, once you enter into service, into employment, the next thing for you is to plan for your retirement, Mr. Speaker, sir. And by this house approving this mortgage and carry, it for county assembly staff, it will make it easier for one to plan for his or retirement. Why? Is because by assessing these loans at a cheaper rate, Mr. Speaker, it will be lighter. It will be lighter for one to plan himself or to plan herself in terms of one living decently and also involved livelihood of this or that family. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to say this is a good move, and especially also that we've clarified and said it will be under the regulations of SRC. The interest will be under the regulations of the SRC. It will be it will be a lighter way to the staff, and also one critical thing, Mr. Speaker, that you've mentioned is that the cost of the loan shall not actually be moved to the staff, and this one will actually come a long way to improving the lives and even the retirement of our county staff. So I stand to support the motion, and I want to ask the Honorable House that we make a lasting commitment so that in the period of the 5 years that this loan will be running, and the repayment plan has been planned. For it to succeed, we must make a lasting commitment so that we'll be budgeting the amount that has been laid down here for the issue and accessibility of the loan to the staff. So I want to say I pledge my support to this motion. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
All right, thank you, Honorable Martin Langan. Now, Honorable Anita, and then Honorable Irene, and then Honorable Gladys, and then Honorable Francis Terrell. So, Honorable Deputy Speaker, you should be noting that. You note Honorable Anita, then Honorable Irene, then Honorable Francis Terrell, then Honorable Paul B, then Honorable Gladys Sesam, then Honorable Kiprotich, Rogong in that order, and then you will take the other round around 5 or 6 in that order. Now, Honorable Chiriot, you can come over so that you can give the mic to the Honorable Anita Biero.
Thank you, Honorable Anita Biero. You can now proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to also support this important motion that touches on the welfare of our staff. I think I had an issue, Mr. Speaker, but upon clarification from the mover of the motion out there, it is now clear that what Honorable Isron, I think we had some confusions when Honorable Isron talked about the 10%, and I was keen on that because 10% was on a higher side, but from the clarification I've received, staff will pay 3%, if that is the position, and the 7% will be from our contribution from the exchequer that we've committed to be budgeting for every year, which I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, at this point, it is up to this House to ensure that every year we actually allocate the 35 million. This is our commitment or our contribution to actually ensure that this will we abide by what we are saying today. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, so I want to support this motion to enable our staff also be able to, own or get cars or mortgage or house mortgage to be able to do what they want to do to uplift their lives. So I support this motion. Upon clarification, though, which the mover of the motion has what the Speaker said, will be able to clarify that we are contributing this amount so that we reduce on that percentage, the 10% interest that is indicated here, which I don't know why, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is not as clear, because we are seeing 10%. I'm not seeing 3% anywhere. So I think it will be clarified if it is somewhere that it is somewhere in this document. Yes, but from what we are seeing in the page 6, from page 6, page 7, we're only seeing 10% as an interest. But what is explained further is that it's only 3% that the staff will be paying as per the guidelines. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Anita. I think I also want to say that I would ride on the already established rules that let's not debate so much on the interest issue, because the mover of the motion will ultimately come and shed light on the same while he will be replying. So, honorable members, when I give you an opportunity, kindly don't trade along those lines. Don't go deeply along those lines, but you can touch on it while contributing on your points. Honorable Anita Biagon is done. Honorable Harry.
So thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to also give my input on this particular motion. So I rise to support the motion that has been tabled by the Vice Chair, County Assembly Service Board. I want to begin by saying that our staff welfare is paramount. Our staff, the county assembly staff, they have a family to feed. They have our programs to run that help them in their day-to-day activities at home. They have to grow economically just like any other staff. So it is this assembly, the third assembly, that will break the history. It is this assembly that will lay a basis for their learning. So this particular report or this particular plan is highly welcome, because we have to make the livelihood of our staff better. They will remember us for this. that we prepare them a plan to get loaning. And I wish to thank the chair and the members of the County Assembly Service Board for accepting this, and provided it follows the SRC regulations and the PFM Act. I think there is nothing we can dispute over. So I support this particular motion.
Thank you very much, Honorable Harry. Francis Tered, Honorable Francis Tered, representing the great people of Cheboing Ward in Bureti.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me another opportunity also to support this motion by the mover of the motion. Mr. Speaker, I want to, from the onset of my speech, Mr. Speaker, to say that this is a well-thought idea, a very welcoming motion, because, Mr. Speaker, the staff of the County Assembly of Kericho plays a very critical role in running of the affairs of the County Assembly. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, these staff are entitled to the car loans and mortgages, Mr. Speaker, because so that they can acquire some properties or renovate the same properties. Mr. Speaker, this also will increase their morale in the running of our County Assembly affairs, and it will uplift the living standards. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to say I support this motion in totality, but I hope the concerns which has been raised by honorable members, Mr. Speaker, will be dealt with by the mover of the motion in reply. So, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Francis Tered. Next on the line is the Honorable Paul B.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to contribute to the same. Honorable Speaker, as we support this motion brought by Honorable Vice Chair Board, my only worry, Honorable Speaker, is the fairness towards this loan, car loan and mortgage, because as by the rule of things, anyway, Honorable Speaker, this has been long overdue, because as you go around this assembly, the assembly staff, right from when we came in, has been asking about the same, and they've been looking forward on these loans very much to improve their livelihood and to improve, their well-being. But my only worry, Honorable Speaker, is about the fairness to them, because this assembly, for the period I've been here, I dare to believe there are some who are so special than the others, even in terms of going out. You've been seeing when we go out for these committee meetings, the same team has been given privilege, to go out. So when it comes to this, I dare to believe there should be set out rules and regulations on how to get these loans. Number two, Honorable Speaker, when it comes to securities, it has been said, because I know the County Assembly staff will not be given these loans without security. And to me, the highest percentage of them, I don't think they have, the title deeds and, these other securities which are needed. So I don't know if they will be given without securities, or what actually, will be the basis of, one getting this loan? Because if it means giving them, equally, these ones should not be restricted too much, for them not to get these loans. Otherwise, I support in totality that they be given these loans. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Paul B. I think your concerns will be addressed by the mover of the motion when he gets that opportunity to reply. Now that he was away, Honorable mover of the motion, there were concerns from the Honorable Paul B that there is unfairness while giving out some of these loans. So he was worried that what are you going to do to make sure that each and every staff of the county assembly is given an opportunity to access this very important facility. And number two, about the securities, that we also address the issues of securities of these loans, whether they require logbooks and titles. That was his worries. Honorable Gladys Chesang Bet.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity that you granted me. I'm also in support of the motion that has been put across by the Vice Chair, County Assembly Service Board. I support that the County Assembly staff be given loan and mortgages. As you all are aware that salary alone is not enough. Even us, when we came in, we were given the same, and that has made us to run our lives not looking upon the salary alone. Through these loans, the staff will be able to make some investments, or even put them to the side hustles that will allow them to maybe have something small to put into their pockets, and then at the end of the day, their lives will be improved, and even their children will be able to live well, eat well, and so forth. So thank you, Honorable Speaker. I support the motion. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Gladys Bet. Next on the line is the Honorable Kiprotich Lavon, then followed by the Honorable Eric Bay and Honorable Peter Kebon, in that order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion moved by the Vice Chair, County Assembly Service Board. Mr. Speaker, this facility, Mr. Speaker, is so critical to this staff matters welfare. Mr. Speaker, I like the way they have done it because one, Mr. Speaker, they will be accessing this loan at the rate that is gazetted by the SRC, but then, the Assembly has done it well to ensure where this money was insufficient, it is now sufficient because the burden is taken over by the Assembly, borrowing the family bank. Mr. Speaker, I have gone through the document, the motion, and that facility, the 10% is only going to be met by the Assembly because the Assembly took the cushion instead of the staff. Mr. Speaker, I support the motion because it will go a long way to sorting out issues of the staff because they are supposed to live a dignified life. They are supposed to access this facility for them to improve their lives. Mr. Speaker, with that I support the motion.
Thank you very much, Honorable Warren Eric B.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for this opportunity just to make comments and of course, Mr. Speaker, to put an amendment. Mr. Speaker, you see, we understand this is as per the SRC, there is a mortgage and car loan. And Mr. Speaker, the person who bears the burden, if you look at case in point, this house, we were given a mortgage and a car loan. And Mr. Speaker, if you see your salary, your pay slips, that it is deducted from your pay slip. Mr. Speaker, a government money, you cannot ever be given a subsidy, or you can, there is no government money which pays you your loans directly. Mr. Speaker, it should be deducted from your pay slips and of course what you've done. Mr. Speaker, I've seen word from Honorable Gon talking of 10% by the government. Mr. Speaker, it's not logic. It is you who pay your money, and of course from this laws, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable B,
from the family,
Honorable B, I think the previous speaker had ruled on that it would be, canvassed by the mover of the motion. So don't go to those mathematics. Kindly, you can just contribute. You are limited to 2 options. You contribute in support, you contribute in objecting, or you make an amendment.
This motion will not be complete, Mr. Speaker, if we can take ourselves not to deal with this calculation, because immediately after approval of this motion, this will take precedent. It will work immediately after the approval. So let's put clarities, nitty-gritties, so that as we approve, it should be clear. So my amendment, Mr. Speaker, is we had from the recommendation that because the motion indicates through verbal communication that 4% will be contributed by the staff, and 6% is from the exchequer. So I want to make amendment, and allow me, Mr. Speaker, let's be cautious of this, so that we make progress. That 10%, that from the 10%, the county government shall pay 7% of the interest, and 3% shall be borne by individual staff of the county assembly. So, Mr. Speaker, I'll just repeat again, so that we can, from the recommendation, the last recommendation, number 4, I will place this and members to be keen on this. Number 4, that from the 10%, the county government shall pay 7% of the interest, and 3% shall be borne by the individual staff of the county assembly. And I will request Honorable the mover of the motion to second. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes. I request Honorable, this is another introduction of a motion.
Yes, so
maybe, so I'll choose who to second.
So the Honorable Watchman, you are called to second the amendment before the point of order.
So thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do agree with the amendment because it goes with my earlier.
Honorable Matthew, kindly console in low tones.
So I second, Mr. Speaker, because the amendment actually clarifies the hot debate, and I confirm that that amendment clarifies the issue of the repayment in terms of 3% for the staff and 7% by the county government. So I urge that we support these amendments to make it clear so that we can move on. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now propose the question that the motion, so the motion as amended by the Honorable Eric B, as many, and now the floor is now open for debate first, and we are debating now on the amendment first, so that we dispose of the amendment, so that we now come to the mother motion. Honorable Peter Kemoi has never had an opportunity to speak on this matter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity you have granted to me. In fact, that was one of the questions I had in my mind, that if we are repaying or we are receiving from the exchequer the 10%, in fact I consulted with the mover of the motion that if we are receiving the 10% from the exchequer, which relates to 34,400,000, of which we round off to 35 million. Now, we were debating that there is another 3% from the staffs. So my question was, the interest rate was supposed to be 13%. But now, what Honorable Eric P, because we are receiving this loan from the family bank with an interest rate of 10%, it makes logic and it makes sense that we contribute the 7% from the exchequer, which will translate not to 35 million. So I think from the amendment also, we should come up with the 7% of 3.4 million so that we realize the 3% that is being contributed by the staffs. So I support the amendment and should be part of the motion.
Thank you, Honorable.
I hope to contribute.
We'll move to the main motion. The Honorable Hezron Yatich.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker. I rise to oppose the amendment, Mr. Speaker. Simply because, Mr. Speaker, the issue with us at hand, Mr. Speaker, is not approved here with finality and it is over. This thing with Mr. Speaker is a start. From here, it will go to CC in charge of finance. From the CC finance, Mr. Speaker, it will proceed to the National Treasury and COG, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if the COG will look and say the money will be requisitioning will be used to offset loan, Mr. Speaker, what will be this or her thinking, Mr. Speaker? She will definitely disapprove. Mr. Speaker, the issues which I was raising here, Mr. Speaker, and the issue of 3%, 10% is not here or neither. These are things which you should do in-house. It should not be captured anywhere, Mr. Speaker, in any approvals which will be going. Mr. Speaker, this is, I want to give a warning. For us, if you want this thing to go through, it should be just like that. But now, the other nitty-gritty things, the issues to do with percentage, will come and now go under the carpet, Mr. Speaker. And I beseech the mover of the motion to be alive to the fact that there is no day you will use government or exchequer money, Mr. Speaker, to come and repay for loan. Never. So if we approve, it means all the exchequer money which will be requested, which will be allocated, will come to pay for interest. So I oppose the amendment with totality, and I beseech this honorable house. Let's not dilute. Let's the issues which we had explained, let's deal it at in-house and leave the motion to be the way it is. Thank you.
Thank you very much, honorable members. That is his views. Let's get the views of the honorable Kiprotich Chagon. Then we will put his amendment to voting. Then
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also rise to oppose the amendment that has been brought in by Honorable Eric B. Mr. Speaker, this house, the assembly is a going concern. This house can borrow, it can also lend money. Mr. Speaker, remember Family Bank is giving us loans, just like any other entity. The point is, if in the proposal by the committee and the County Assembly Service Board is that we borrow this money for a number of these staff in this assembly to access this facility. Mr. Speaker, definitely Family Bank can then put because I want to believe there is a consultation between this house, the committee relevant with the bank, and that is why they came up with the agreement. Mr. Speaker, once we get that money, this staff will definitely borrow at the rate that is gazetted by SRC. Mr. Speaker, if we do not, I think we don't need to dilute this motion, and it's unfortunate that we move out the motion, who is the vice chair of the County Assembly Service Board, is already swayed to mutilate his own motion. Mr. Speaker, let us oppose this amendment because, one, 10% which is going to be borne by the Assembly is going to cushion the staff. They will definitely access this facility at the rate that is gazetted by SRC. Mr. Speaker, let us not allow any more amendment, because initially the Speaker even had ruled that the subject on the issue of interest rate is already sorted out. And remember, Mr. Speaker, beginning July, we are getting autonomy as a house. We might not even rely on the executive. That means, Mr. Speaker, we are going to access our monies without the dependence on the executive. And definitely this approval, Mr. Speaker, will go a long way, even up to control of budget, SRC, the CRA, and the Council of Governors. Mr. Speaker, I beg to oppose the amendment.
Thank you. 1 minute, Honorable Matthew Korir.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Though it is 1 minute as per your directive, I rise to oppose, Mr. Speaker. Even the chairman, the vice chairman of this board himself.
And they put on your mic.
My mic is okay, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if the vice chairman or the owner of the motion is rising to second, what does this mean, Mr. Speaker? What does this mean? The motion itself, before it makes its way to this County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, I think the vice chairman needs to go and revisit and reread it, if possible, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Because if the vice chairman, the owner of the motion, is seconding an amendment of his own motion, Mr. Speaker, is that making any sense? When I was raising my hand, Mr. Speaker, you know, in this honorable assembly, Mr. Speaker, it is only the Speaker to give you an opportunity. And Honorable B thought that I wanted to come and second. I cannot second what I don't understand. Mr. Speaker, this thing needs not even to be discussed further. We need to be given a chance to vote against the amendment.
Thank you very much, Honorable Matthew Korir. I want to protect the Honorable Vice Chair for Service Board, Honorable Dr. Eric Bate. You know, sometimes you want your motion to see the light of the day. So sometimes anything that will assist that motion to see the light of the day, you just agree. But all the same, you know, it is in his own right to either second, support, or oppose any amendment. Honorable members, I now want to rise to. Oh yeah, okay. I'll give you a second to reply on the amendment.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I want to thank the members who have contributed. But to ask them to be keen. Honorable Rono came just right away. He just came to this house. He has not even had the discussion. He's been away since 2 hours ago, Mr. Speaker. We debated and we have actually discussed on the issue of percentage. And honorable members, they are very keen. They didn't want this motion to just die. We wanted to make it better so that as we approve, it goes to the right direction, because our staffs are watching and they want to see if there will be a discrepancies between the current staff who are taking the loan and the one who are going to take the loan. If there will be discrepancies, Mr. Speaker, in terms of figures, then it would be unfair for our staff. So we wanted this motion to have a clarity, so that if we are talking about the percentage, if somebody agrees today as time want to take a loan, he should be given a clarity
to be aware whether he's going to take as per 10% interest or 3%. So we don't have any bad motive about this motion, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
I have to request honorable members that let's accept the amendment, because these things is life. And our staffs are watching. They wanted to have a clarity. Even me, Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to have the best out of this motion today, so that as we pass it, members, the staff also will be happy.
I request you've given your reply. On whether they will approve the motion or they reject the motion is up to them. You've convinced them. In fact, they almost convincing me. So because of time, honorable members, I now rise to put the question that this House approves the motion by the Honorable Eric B. on the amendment on the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the approval of borrowing of the staff car loan and mortgage fund from the Family Bank of Kenya. Will as many as of the similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The nays have it. Thank you, honorable members. I think we now go back to honorable members. Honorable members, we are now going back to the initial motion. Of course, when you think that the eyes of the nays, you always know the outstanding orders what to do. But nonetheless, now that no one has done the needful, I want to propose to members that that is overtaken by them, the Honorable Eric B. Let's now go to the mother motion, and I want to give this opportunity to the Honorable Peter Kemoi so that we wind up.
Thank you, honorable members. Let the Honorable Peter Kemoi be heard.
Treat all the staffs fair. One. And I understand the committee sometimes also, maybe they disapprove for some, even they can do the top up for other staffs who has the mortgage already. So Mr. Speaker, sir, it is good if we approve this one, let this one treat everybody equally, and let the fairness be seen in this topic of mortgage. Mr. Speaker, sir, also in terms of security, the security issue, Mr. Speaker, sir, know that maybe some of these staffs, they don't have even the title deeds, maybe even their parents they don't own, and it's not fair that because they have signed commitment to serve in this county, and I know what I know, they will not leave this county before they are cleared. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is an opportunity that we give them an opportunity, and maybe we consider other kinds of security to be attached to the loan funds so that everybody qualifies for that loan. And I wish all the staffs, when you get a mortgage, let this money improve your lifestyles, and it's not about to have a loan, but also build yourself, build your future, and you'll leave a legacy in your life. Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kemoi, for that wise counsel on our staffs. Honorable Matthew, I thought you had contributed to the... You haven't talking. So you have your 1 minute before we close on this matter.
Mr. Speaker, if you can allow me to just use 2 minutes, and appreciate it.
Most obliged.
Mr. Speaker, I want to support this motion from the Vice Chairman and Car and Mortgage. Mr. Speaker, my concern is that we want the committee that is handling this issue, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Speaker, to ensure that after the county assembly will be allocating that 35 million, let's also have the fairness that the old staff be given an opportunity so that they can get money to invest, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the second thing is that the committee to look into the issues of the securities. Now that we are taking our resources to Family Bank Chairman, now that the payslip of all the staff will be, the salaries will be coming through the Family Bank Chairman, Mr. Speaker, I think it is in order also to consider that not all the members of staff will be able to acquire the title deeds and other high demanding securities, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, it is my request and humble submission to the committee that will be handling this matter to ensure that it is a fair, to have the fair level ground to all the members of staff. Number two, Chairman, is that to urge my colleagues in the budget committee. You know, sometimes, Chairman, we pass some laws, we support some motions, but when it comes to allocation of this budget, Chairman, Mr. Speaker, if I can be heard in silence.
The Honorable Member representing the great people of Kendoa, Kimugur, kindly consult in silence. Let the Honorable Matthew Korir be heard in silence.
The Vice Chairman Service Board is the one looking for. I don't know what is looking for, but we have the numbers and we will support the motion. Mr. Speaker, my concern is that if the county assembly will be part and parcel of this, I want to urge the honorable members in the budget committee not just to approve this motion today and fail to allocate resources to this, what we have passed today, Mr. Speaker. Another thing is, Mr. Speaker, don't be compromised so much to a level that we will let the staff of this county assembly to serve again. Let's not be compromised. A number of issues we have been passing in this county assembly, but the greedy part, and I want to urge the leadership and the committee of this, kindly, this is something that belongs to the children of our staff. Ensure that you do fair justice and give each and every one an opportunity to get this loan. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I support, and I wish this one even could have been given a chance before, like 3 years down the line, Mr. Speaker, for our staff to invest as well.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Matthew. I think the Vice Chair and the rule of the motion, you've heard his concern. Concern is about the securities, concern is about the fairness while giving out these facilities for our staff. Let me give to the Honorable Fancy Korir 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance. I just want to join my colleagues in supporting that will be given to our staff and the benefits or the loan itself, because they've been suffering for a very long time. It has been a menace in this house, and I'm hoping that they will enjoy the collateral for the loan, the payslip, because each and every person has a payslip. We want to relook at maybe the collateral, because not everyone has a land, so they will not give you the land, what do you call it, the title deed. So let it be the payslip, because it is normal practice even in other institutions that the payslip is the collateral, so that everyone will enjoy. Otherwise, thank you so much for giving them a chance to have the so much. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Fancy Korir. Let me now give this opportunity to the Vice Chair and member of the motion to reply, and as you reply, you've heard the concerns of members, Honorable Dr. Eric Bett, and you also quote the law whether these collateral securities are mandatory before you get any some of these laws, because there is an act in place, Honorable members, called the County Assemblies, Mortgage and Car Loan Act. Welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. So, thank you, Honorable members, for your contributions and also your insights, and also the queries you mentioned about this particular fund. I want to thank all of you because you have made it clear for me to understand also issues that we need to address moving forward. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to begin with clarifying the first issue of that is the issue of fairness, which has been mentioned, that the money staff have been crying that when the loan committee is dispersing, they don't get. So with this allocation, this loan we are seeking from Family Bank, it will address that issue once and for all, because the 344 million is a figure that was calculated by the staff themselves, and is a figure which will be fair across the board. All the 100 staff will get a loan they are able to repay as by their payslip, and this will address the issue of unfairness once and for all. So the amount we are getting will address actually the issue of unfairness. And number two, security of the loans is there's a requirement from the law. It is clear as by the SRC regulations, and is a requirement that all the staff will have to give a security in form of a title deed or a car in that particular case, and that will also be taken care of by the committee that will be in charge of ensuring that before they disperse the loans, all those documents required by law will be taken into place. And Mr. Speaker, sir, for your information is that the Assembly Service Board, as in the past few years, has been able to part ways with some of the staff of the Assembly, and it's a concern the board. We are dealing with that one. The staff who left the service, and some have refused to pay, and the issue of security now becomes in handy because some of the staff who exited may have not been able to give security. So it's very important that we will be able to enforce this, because the only secure thing you can use is a security, which is very important, because if a staff, let's say, resigns, for example, then what will we use to ensure that this staff is able to pay the money? So the security matter will come into place, because that is something that will ensure that the Assembly will not go at a loss moving forward. And then the issue of the 10%, which has been discussed widely, I also want to say, as we do the regulation, the final write-up, we shall be able to separate now the 3% and 7% once this has gone to head of treasury at the county, and again head of treasury at the national level, and also the control of budget, because this document, once approved, it will go again for scrutiny to different departments in government, because borrowing requires that. So once that has been clarified, we should be able to also now give the details which Mr. Hezron was able to rightfully mention about the issue of clearing issues which will be discussed at the later stage once we get green light from other relevant stakeholders on this particular loan. As the Speaker, sir, I want to register that this loan will give the staff a time to reflect and to have their loans. And I want to clarify once again as I end that this particular loan mortgage is separate from the members of the county assembly, and this ensures that the MCAs and the staff have their loans separate. So the mortgage for the honorable members is different and is well secured. So as we approve this, know that we are approving, and all the members of the assembly, both MCAs and the staff, will get their loans as by the SRC regulations at 3%. So Speaker, it's very important. I also mentioned that I had members saying 4%. The law is very clear. I want to refer the members to page. And I want to, if you look at the annexures, page, the annexure on SRC, members go to me to page 3 or 4 on the SRC circular attached.
On page 3 or 4,
6 million Kenya shillings. Kenya Devolution Support Program, UIG, CEDA of Kenya shillings 32.3 million. FLOCA, CCIR, which is from World Bank, which is 62.7 million. Price of doctors' salaries arrears, which accumulate to 43.4 million. County health promoters of Kenya shilling 45.6 million, which is FLOCA. CCR at 119 million, and FLOCA, which is CCR is from World Bank, which is 119.3 million Kenya shillings, and 55. Kenya Agricultural Business Development Project, which is 10.9 million, 0.5 million percent housing loan to county rural and urban affordable housing committees, Mr. Speaker, of Kenya shilling 1.9 million. Kenya Wash project of Kenya shilling 130 million, and returns to CRF issues of Kenya shillings 11.5 million. Mr. Speaker, sir, the total recurrent expenditure as per the mentioned revenue amount to Kenya shilling 6.66 billion, whereas the development expenditure stands at 3.82 million, Mr. Speaker, which represents 64% to recurrent and 6% to development, respectively, Mr. Speaker. Departmental considerations on supplementary 1 budget estimates for financial year 25-26, Mr. Speaker, County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, in the County Assembly, various items were adjusted within the department's line on recurrent expenditure. The whole on recurrent expenditure stands at 811.4 million, whereas development expenditure stands at 125 million towards construction of modern office block and chambers and completion of the Speaker's residence, Mr. Speaker. The Department of Education, Youth Affairs, Culture and Social Service, Mr. Speaker, the recurrent fourth stands at Kenya shilling 619.7 million to cater for personal emoluments and other programs, whereas the development fourth stands at Kenya shillings 213.1 million classrooms and application blocks. Construction of new vocational training centers and construction of workshops in existing vocational training centers within the county and among other programs. The Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperative Development, Mr. Speaker, sir, the recurrent fourth stands at Kenya shilling 177.5 million to cater for salaries, allowances and other operation costs, whereas the development fourth stands at Kenya shillings 548.6 million to cater for livestock improvement, feeds and product processing projects. The development fourth stands at 151.7 million Kenya shillings, which includes Kenya shillings 1.5 million for strategic intervention programs, among other programs, emoluments, among other programs. Mr. Speaker, sir, on Department on Health Services, the recurrent fourth of health service stands at 3.17 billion, which includes appropriation for pharmaceutical drugs and non-pharmaceutical supplies, whereas the development fourth was revised to Kenya shillings 266 million to cater for completion of incomplete health facilities, including equipping of new facilities, among other projects. Mr. Speaker, on the Department of Land, Housing and Physical Planning, Mr. Speaker, the recurrent fourth stands at 213.7 million and development stands at 180 million. Mr. Speaker, sir, on the Department of Public Service Management, the recurrent fourth stands at Kenya shillings 541.5 million Kenya shillings, including minimum insurance for staff, pension and retirement benefits, legal fees, among others, whereas the development fourth is Kenya shillings 373.5 million, which includes funds from the Kenya Devolution Support Program, which is infrastructure and civil works, among other programs. in the office of the governor and the deputy governor, Mr. Speaker, the recurrent vote for this department stands at Kenya shillings 128.5 million to cover for operating expenditures in the office of the governor and in the office of the deputy governor. In the Department of County Public Service, Mr. Speaker, the recurrent vote of this department stands at 61.7 million to cover for operating expenses with no development vote. In the Department of Water, Energy, Forestry, Environment and Natural Resources, Mr. Speaker, sir, the recurrent vote is at Kenya shillings 174.3 million, whereas the development vote stands at 771.5 million Kenya shillings, which covers for water and sewerage, infrastructural works, repair, improvement of civil works, and maintenance in rural schemes, rehabilitation of dam sites, and promotion of environmental compliance and enforcement change, among other programs. Mr. Speaker, after sitting with the budget committee, the whole team, Mr. Speaker, we observed the following: that the Committee on Budget organized, analyzed, and consulted relevant stakeholders on the supplementary budget estimates for the financial year 25-26, and the following observations were made. That number one, the county treasury continues to overestimate revenue, resulting in recurring deficits. The shortfall in UNSO's revenue in the financial year 25-26 is substantial, as indicated by revised OSR targets lowered by Kenya shilling 233 million by the county treasury. Will have a significant impact on development. Number two, Mr. Speaker, we observed the following: that the budget reductions during the supplementary are a result of downward review of OSR. This signals a delay or halt in numerous projects, thus jeopardizing timely achievement of crucial development projects. Number three, Mr. Speaker, in the supplementary budget estimates for financial year 25-26, it was noted that the recurrent expenditures on basic salaries and allowances has been revised upwards to cover for salary arrears and salary increments of public officers. Again, Mr. Speaker, point number four, we noted that the most of the development budget for the financial year 25-26 has been used to settle pending bills incurred in the previous financial years, which the CEC, member in charge of finance and economic planning, will give an account of the settled pending bills within 1 month after the approval of this report, Mr. Speaker. Point number five, Mr. Speaker, we know that the county OSR, also revenue targets, had not been met in the first half of this financial year, therefore affecting the current development budget and its programs negatively. Mr. Speaker, point number six, we note as the members of PAC, Mr. Speaker, that the county executive has continued to ignore summons to the Senate according to the Senate Public Accounts Committee, and that the county governor and the county executive, Kericho County, has been given 30 days from yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, that the 1st of March 2026, to implement all the recommendations by the Senate Public Accounts Committee, which will also affect the running of the county programs, hence affecting the development agenda and the bottom-up economic transformative agenda, which is better. Point number seven, Mr. Speaker, we noted that the failure by the county government to appear before the Senate Public Accounts Committee has been fined 500,000 Kenya shillings, and failure by the county executive to implement the recommendations of the Senate Public Accounts Committee within 30 days, the governor, Kericho County, and the county will be subjected to other oversight, regulatory and investigative bodies, that's CACC, DCI, DPP, for other remedies. Mr. Speaker, that the Senate Public Accounts Committee has requested the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury to invoke the provision of Article 255 of the Constitution to deny the county the exchequer funds. This will have serious consequences on the operationalization of the county functions and services delivered to the county, Kericho County residents. Mr. Speaker, we observe that the county executive committee member for finance and economic planning has been postponing requests to appear before the assembly committee, citing reasons that they are appearing before the Senate Public Accounts Committee, which the Committee on Budget and Appropriation Committee has established not to be the true position. Mr. Speaker, after sitting and analyzing and doing all those things, Mr. Speaker, we came up with the following recommendations, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Committee on Budget and Appropriation Committee made the following recommendations on the supplementary one budget estimates financial year 25-26. That number one, Mr. Speaker, the county treasury adopts realistic revenue projections grounded in historical trends and current economic conditions, strengthen revenue collection systems, enhance compliance, and diversify financial year income sources, and regularly review forecast and adjust promptly for improved accountability and transparency in reporting with clear records to revenue administration and contingent plans to manage deficits and reduce reliance on overestimated projections. Mr. Speaker, point number 2, we recommended that the county executive committee member in charge of finance and economic planning protects development expenditure from significant cuts by prioritizing ongoing and high-impact projects and enhances revenue forecasting accuracy to prevent abrupt budget revisions through introduction of phased implementation of projects and ring-fence critical investments by strengthening monitoring and evaluation to ensure efficiency through together with pursuing alternative funding sources such as partnerships and grants to sustain development initiatives and minimize project delays. We recommended again, Mr. Speaker, that number 3, CCM, Finance and Economic Planning, and Public Service Management, and the county treasury to strengthen payroll management to prevent accumulation of salary arrears and ensure timely planning for wage adjustments with a view of aligning recurrent expenditure with sustainable revenue levels, and enforce expenditure controls and adopt a balanced approach that safeguards development spending while meeting personal obligations. Mr. Speaker, we recommended again that Mr. Speaker, the OSR onsource revenue projections should be as realistic as possible in the subsequent financial years to avoid budget cuts that has been done in the recent past financial years due to unmet onsource revenue. I think these are critical recommendations, Mr. Speaker. It has been said every now and then. You know, we are doing supplementary budget to either cover unplanned expenditures or to address budget shortfalls. We have seen this. You know, a county like Elgeyo Marakwet, they are doing supplementary budget after realizing their own source revenue or surpassing the target of their own source revenue. But here we are cutting on expenditure after we are not meeting the target, Mr. Speaker. So that's a critical point we need to consider, Mr. Speaker. Point number 5, we recommended that the following, Mr. Speaker, that each receiver of revenue from all the county departments strive to achieve their respective own source revenue and facility improvement fund, that's FIF, targets, and that the Department of Finance should default revenue collections to the respective sectors, including the municipal boards, Litein and Kericho. Mr. Speaker, we recommended again that the department led by the head of the county treasury ensure that all bills are cleared as they are incurred, and that pending bills be declared accurately and cleared as fast charged at the beginning of the new financial year. This will only be achieved if and when timelines for completion of projects are adhered to and to the letter. Mr. Speaker, that all the programs from all the departments be rolled out immediately as per the budget estimates, procurement plan, and the budget schedules attached here. We have attached schedules, Mr. Speaker, and I want to apologize because there are some missing line items, Mr. Speaker, but we are going to correct and supply the members with the accurate and accurate schedules. Mr. Speaker, that the County Assembly sectoral committees conduct oversight with regards to use of public funds appropriated for various programs in their respective departments. Mr. Speaker, that the Committee on Budget and Appropriation Committee do agree with the recommendations of the Senate Public Accounts Committee on the conduct of the County Executive for failing to appear before the Senate as and when required. Finally, Mr. Speaker, we recommended that the Senate Public Accounts Committee recommendations be implemented to the letter, and that the County Assembly clerk is hereby directed. The County Assembly clerk is hereby directed to obtain the report of the Senate Public Accounts Committee on the Kericho County Executive for oversight and follow up on the implementation by the County Executive. Mr. Speaker, attached the committee members, Mr. Speaker, but just like I said before, among the attached the schedules for each and every member, but there are some missing line items, that's seedlings, flocker, and empowerment, ECD. So, but we are going to supply you just immediately after this session. Mr. Speaker, I will ask Honorable Esron to second this report, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The mover of the motion, Honorable Esron. Thank you, Honorable Esron. I now propose the question, which is that this House approves the report on the Supplementary Budget 1 budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. The floor is now open for debate. Honorable members, Honorable Matthew Koris.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support the report from the budget, a supplementary one, that is for 2025-2026, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as per the document that we have today, Mr. Speaker, this afternoon, a number of issues have been raised concerning our allocation, Mr. Speaker, and how that we want this county to move forward, Mr. Speaker, is that at the moment we are not meeting to our revenue targets, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I remember when the enforcement officers' contracts come to an end, Mr. Speaker, the county executive promised that they will facilitate the issue of the public service board so that the service board can go ahead and recruit the enforcement officers, Mr. Speaker. I think that is one of the challenges that we are facing. And then this is the area, Mr. Speaker, that we are feeling now as the county government, the absence of these enforcement officers, Mr. Speaker, is to allow those people who don't want even to concentrate and to ensure that they are paying for the revenue, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the second thing is that I want to appreciate what the Vice Chairman for Budget has just stated, Mr. Speaker, that we have a number of summons that we have been summoning the CC in charge of finance and the county treasury to appear before a number of committees in this county assembly, Mr. Speaker. But the only excuse that it is a normal excuse that we know from the CC in charge of finance, that is Honorable Rob, is that we are preparing to go to Senate, Mr. Speaker. Only 2 days ago, Mr. Speaker, we were in the headlines of all the channels, all the medias, Mr. Speaker, including that of the Senate, that some committees are complaining that our excellent Governor Mutai fail to appear before such committee, Mr. Speaker. You know, accountability is not a matter of you need to be given that time more than 3 or 4 so that you can explain how you spend the resources of this of the public, Mr. Speaker. My appeal is that as the member to the Public Accounts Committee as well in this county assembly, Mr. Speaker, we will do our role as the primary role of oversight, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that the resources that we allocated to this county executive and this county government, Mr. Speaker, is being utilized accordingly. The problem, Mr. Speaker, that we are facing again when it comes to such committee, the executive, they have the tendency of bringing some cooked documents before they appear before these committees, Mr. Speaker. So I think it is high time. It is high time for the executive to take and consider that each and every committee in this honorable house and that of the Senate have the right mandate to look into the issues of the utilization of the public resources. Mr. Speaker, for this supplementary, I want just to appeal to honorable members and even the executive. I know they are following these proceedings, Mr. Speaker, to implement as per the schedule of these county assembly members, Mr. Speaker. Sometimes we allocate resources, but they are not doing anything pertaining the projects that are being proposed by the honorable members. So I know we still have like 3 or 4 weeks so that we embark on the mother budget of 2026-2027, and that will be our last budget in this honorable house, Mr. Speaker. And the only respect that this county executive can do to the honorable members and the residents of this county is to ensure that they implement to the letter, Mr. Speaker, the proposed projects and as per the schedule of each and every honorable member, Mr. Speaker. Another thing is, Mr. Speaker, the issue of revenue is not a matter of just to be discussed every now and then, Mr. Speaker. We want also His Excellency the Governor and the CEC in charge of finance and county treasury to ensure that we have a number of staff. When you get governor moving around this county, Mr. Speaker, we have some staff who are supposed to be collecting revenue dancing through town in the front of cameras, Mr. Speaker. I think it is high time also for those staff who are following up the governor functions to go back and collect revenue, so that we will not be coming here to reduce on the proposed projects, Mr. Speaker, at the expense of those people who are not collecting revenue. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this document, and I want to thank the Chairman Budget and the entire committee for providing this watertight supplementary budget. Sometimes we cannot allocate resources because we want these projects to be seen in the paper, but we want the project to be seen in the ground, where the members of the public are eagerly waiting for us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I wish you good Easter and happy Passover.
Thank you very much, Honorable Matthew. Honorable Moses Rotich, followed by the Honorable Chair for the Committee on Public Accounts and Investment, Honorable Vincent.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity that you have given me to speak to this budget document, and also, Mr. Speaker, to support. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to pick from one set to congratulate the Chair and the entire Committee on Budget and Appropriation, Mr. Speaker, for doing due diligence, Mr. Speaker, throughout this process. This supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker, from history is one of the budgets, Mr. Speaker, that we have done due diligence. The purpose, Mr. Speaker, of this supplementary budget exercise, Mr. Speaker, is number one, to appropriate money that has been collected from the own source. But ours, Mr. Speaker, from onset, that is from 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025, and 2025, 2026, Mr. Speaker, is to scale down, is to cut down on the expenditures, Mr. Speaker, because of number one, issues of unachieved or unrealized revenue. Mr. Speaker, allow me to say that we have a long way to go. Mr. Speaker, since we are passing these supplementary budgets today, Mr. Speaker, that have passed through the necessary processes of law, Mr. Speaker, it is going to be signed into law. Any CEO or any CEC from a department, Mr. Speaker, we will not pursue the implementation of this budget, Mr. Speaker, is acting in contempt. Mr. Speaker, we had requested the CEOs and the CECs that as the process of passing the supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker, was on, they were supposed to procure works. We were told, Mr. Speaker, that Thursday was the day they were supposed to procure works. To date, Mr. Speaker, some of the works have not been procured. Mr. Speaker, we need to revisit this and act within our mandate. Mr. Speaker, allow me, Mr. Speaker, that I speak to an issue regarding RMLF, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed, Honorable Moses. I hear you.
Mr. Speaker, kindly allow me not to proceed until, because this is very crucial, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. What was it, Honorable Moses Rotich?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity not to proceed while honorable members were consulting, Mr. Speaker. The issue of RMLF, Mr. Speaker. We have a serious issue surrounding RMLF, Mr. Speaker. The number of projects that was sent to the roads board, Mr. Speaker, is inadequate, it is skewed, and it is not reflecting on the face of this county, Mr. Speaker. I think this one should go unanswered, and I need to go on record, Mr. Speaker, that with your direction, Roads Department, CEC, the Honorable Birage, CEO, Engineer QS Terrell, the Procurement Officer, the Engineer and the Directors of Roads Department, Mr. Speaker, should not procure RMLF works, Mr. Speaker, without an input from this House, Mr. Speaker, so that all of us are brought on board and all of us are represented well, Mr. Speaker. Finally, Mr. Speaker, nothing spoils a good story like the arrival of an eyewitness, Mr. Speaker. Last week we witnessed several issues in the Senate, Mr. Speaker. We witnessed bullying, we witnessed someone running away from accountability. We want to thank the Senate, Mr. Speaker, for playing their primary role of oversight, as we do, Mr. Speaker, when we invoked Article 181 twice as this county assembly, Mr. Speaker. We are vindicated. We have done our part. We have done our part, Mr. Speaker, and I support this budget by urging the departments to roll out the works as it is. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Moses Rotich. We will also give a direction later on because of your concern concerning the roads maintenance levy. Honorable, next on the line was the Honorable Vincent Korir, then followed by the Honorable Maritim David.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to also contribute on the supplementary budget before us. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the timelines, we passed the main budget around almost 6 months ago, and we are almost coming to the close of the financial year again, which is in the next 1 month. I don't want to count the next 3 weeks because this will be the time for uploading the supplementary budget. So basically we are remaining with 1 month, which is the whole of May, only to implement the programs. And remember, Mr. Speaker, I'm also a worried person because the first programs that were implemented only is maybe in the Department of Roads, which was done beginning of January. And the executive had the whole time from July, August, September, all the way December to implement the budget, the main budget that we passed for this financial year. It means, Mr. Speaker, there is a problem with the executive because programs should have been implemented, maybe even if it is late, is early September. All the programs should have been implemented within the county government. And you will find the reason that they give for not implementing the programs are just very basic things, just the way they are complaining about the Senate, that this week we are in Senate, next week in Senate, but in the real case, they are not appearing anywhere within Senate to account for the resources that we budget in this county. The key issue here is accountability. We are not sure whether whatever we are passing, Mr. Speaker, is being accounted in a very transparent way. As a chairman of Public Accounts and Investment Committee, I'm the most disappointed person because the executive has failed to even demonstrate themselves in the Senate on accountability issues. And these are the budget that we are appropriating in this House, Mr. Speaker, which should be done in an accountable manner, disciplined manner, and in a prudent way because there are resources, there are taxes that belongs to the people of Kenya and people of Kericho County. And it should be accountable. There is no shortcut. Mr. Speaker, I know it's also shameful for our county to have an adverse report. And when you have an adverse report and you can be able to defend, then the better. But they have an adverse report and they were not able to even defend themselves in the Senate. Mr. Speaker, we have also written to them as County Assembly, as a chair, to give us responses on the same report. And up to now, we have not received any response from them. If they are belittling our County Assembly and they are belittling the Senate, I know the public should be able to watch and see how these executives are not accountable. And Mr. Speaker, I want to issue a warning that whatever we are going to pass today should be implemented in a very accountable manner. And we are going to follow it up as a County Assembly and oversight to ensure that the resources of Kericho County are being taken care of as required. Mr. Speaker, look at the SI. I know we have been talking about SI all along in the budget. But I want to propose that this Assembly should audit. We need to audit these SI projects because I believe from even the past government, there has been money being allocated under SI and yet it's not being accounted for in a prudent manner. Because we don't want every financial year we are spending resources where we are not sure where it is heading to. Number two, Mr. Speaker, pending bills. Last year we had a report on pending bills. And we need to be also very careful. We need to audit the pending bills at least every financial year so that we are at par. So that all the money, all the work that is being done should be paid for. We need to also understand what is the problem with revenue shortfall. Revenue is not being collected. Or if it is being collected, then there must be some loopholes where revenue is heading to. Again, maybe we need to wake up and also look at the revenue because we are trying to budget resources when we don't even have those resources. And this county is very rich. CRA has even demonstrated that we can be able to raise up to 2 billion. Imagine a county like Baringo is surpassing Kericho County. A county like Isiolo, a very small county, it is not even green, and they are surpassing us. We need to also also to understand, like for example in the Department of Water, we allocated the resources, yet there is no work, even a simple work that has been implemented in this county. What will be the problem, Mr. Speaker? So it's high time that we wake up and also follow up on this, the implementers of these resources, so that whatever we have budgeted today should be able to be utilized, at least every coin in a prudent manner, and the people of Kericho County to get services within the shortest time possible, because I know even the rains currently have also damaged a lot of roads. We don't have water in this financial year. So, Mr. Speaker, I do support. I do know that we have reallocated some of the resources. Maybe it could have served better if it was implemented in earlier enough. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I thank the committee for sitting and having time, taking a lot of time to look at this budget, look at every item, and also come up with this supplementary budget that I believe we are going to implement within the shortest time possible. I support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vincent. Honorable David Martin. As he comes, it's very unfortunate that the county executive cannot appear before the Senate to account. But I thank the Senate because they have also done what is called citizen arrest. I think we will do one here at the county assembly. If the county executive committee members fails to appear before the county assembly, we will go for them, and we are able citizens in the name of the members of the county assembly, and we bring them here. Honorable Martin, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's always brief, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's so unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, that we are seated here, Mr. Speaker. We have not taken our lunch, and we are debating document, Mr. Speaker. We don't have certainty, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Senate is the upper house, Mr. Speaker, and they gave advisory to the county, to the National Treasury, Mr. Speaker. They are threatening to invoke, they told them to invoke the provision of Article 225 to deny Kericho County the exchequer funds, Mr. Speaker. If in case, Mr. Speaker, this action is taken, Mr. Speaker, this document will be zero, Mr. Speaker. So I don't see the reason why we debate this document without following the Senate advisory, Mr. Speaker. We are not certain about this document. If this financial year, we are not certain if we are getting the money from the National Treasury, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, again, Mr. Speaker, it is so unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, that the CEO of this county, Mr. Speaker, is playing hide and seek game, and he should be answerable, Mr. Speaker. Can you imagine somebody missing Senate Public Account Committee for the first time, second time, third time? Now he's fined 500,000. So, Mr. Speaker, as much as we are debating now, Mr. Speaker, I think the chairman should postpone this budget till the deliberations of the Senate is made, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
That is your views, Honorable David Maritim. You have all the right to give your view, and your views are very valid. Very unfortunate because we are discussing a supplementary budget, and of course the Senate has given the county executive 30 days before action is taken. But nonetheless, we are doing our constitutional mandate, and we must also do our duty. This is part of the duty that we were elected to do. We do our part, and we also give the county executive a last warning. As I said, the CEC should be worried because we will do what is called citizen arrest and bring them here. If the governor also fails to go to the Senate, we will escort him. And we have various ways of escorting someone to the Senate. Honorable Peter Kenway.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for the opportunity you have granted to me. And Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to support this supplementary budget. And Mr. Speaker, sir, our role, we are doing it on time and with no any objection. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is quite unfortunate that this document we are supporting is to reflect the picture of the entire Kericho County, comprising of 30 wards. But it is so unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, sir, to some of the executive that they have decided to decline and not rolling works in some of the wards. We have a schedule for each and every one. And Mr. Speaker, sir, I don't know if some of the fathers are not being considered as the fathers in this Kericho County. It is very unfair, Mr. Speaker, sir, that some of these wards as being treated more special than the others. Our people are people from Kericho County, and we need justice, we need fairness. They have to implement as per the schedule that each and every member has passed in this house. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to urge the executive. We normally pass our budget on time, even this supplementary budget. And for your information, Mr. Speaker, sir, since the inception of this regime, all the supplementary budget have not been of any help in this county, because as much as we have passed this supplementary budget, there is no works which are being rolled out. I don't know, is it because of the time? But this one now, I think there is enough time that they implement to the letter. Mr. Speaker, sir, we need justice and we need fairness for our people. I'm requesting and we are demanding that our resources is for each and every citizen of this Kericho County.
Thank you.
Let them implement according to our wishes, because we represent people. We don't represent other people are representing people and others are representing I don't know what. But we need fairness and we need justice to our people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Peter Kemoi. I think because of the interest of time, Honorable members, let me call upon the mover of the motion to reply, because Honorable members, we still have the other motions, the second phase of this discussion. So Honorable Polubi, kindly allow the mover of the motion to reply, but I'll give you an opportunity to contribute on the next phase of the motion.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity you have given me to respond on the report, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, I acknowledge your office for giving us time and resources to deliberate on this very important document, Mr. Speaker. So in a very special way, I want to thank your office. And secondly, Mr. Speaker, to thank our APO chair, who is here with us now. He has been battling for this report, Mr. Speaker, to get it right. And in a very special way, we want to appreciate our chairman and all the 31 members, Mr. Speaker, who participated in ensuring that we came up with such a very solid report, Mr. Speaker. So I want to thank also the honorable members who have contributed to this report, and we want to urge the county executive, Mr. Speaker, being led by the county CEO, Governor, Mr. Speaker, to implement on what we have discussed right now, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Mover of the motion, the Vice Chair, Committee on Budget and Appropriation. I now rise to put the question, which is that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee of the Kericho County Supplementary
budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. Will as many as of the similar opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Thank you, members. I think before I call the clerk to read for us the order of business, I think this will not be complete without thanking the chair most sincerely for banning the midnight oil. I know for the last 2 weeks you've been a very busy man. So because of the work that you've done, I think after the passage of this budget, I will give you a tip of your choice for 5 good days within the country. Otherwise, clerk, next order.
Order number 11, the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026, first reading.
Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first I want to say thank you so much for that trip that you have decided to accord me. I'm very ready. And in fact, I will say that just add some other 10 members so that you can go together. Otherwise, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
31.
Mr. Speaker, I want to request this House to allow that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read for the first time. This bill, Mr. Speaker, has a total figure of 10,491,1016,830 Kenya shillings. And I would request Honorable Kibet possibly to second. Thank you.
Thank you. I think the motion before us has been seconded. I propose the question that this House approves that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 first reading. I put the question that this House approves the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read for the first time. Will as many as of the similar opinion say aye? Will as many as the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order, clerk.
Order number 12, the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026, second reading.
Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to request also this Assembly that they allow the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read for the second time. And Mr. Speaker, I'm saying so because this Assembly will allow to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the County Revenue Fund and the application towards the service funds, the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2026, and also to appropriate those sums for certain public services and purposes. And Mr. Speaker, I would request Honorable Escom to second. Thank you.
Honorable Ezra. Thank you, honorable members. I now propose the question that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read a second time. I rise to put the question that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read the second time. Will as many as of the similar opinion say aye? Will as many as the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next, Order clerk.
Order number 13, the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026, Committee of the Whole House.
Committee of the Whole. So, Chair, so honorable members, it is now time for committee of the whole house, and I take this opportunity to call Clerk to read out. So, Clerk, you are welcome.
That clause 2 be amended by deleting the words Kenya shillings 10 billion 391 million 816,830 and substituting them with the words Kenya shillings 10 billion 491 million 816,830.
Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, that figure was necessitated because of the increase of revenue. Thank you.
I propose the question that clause 2 as amended be as part of the bill. I put the question, will, as of similar opinion say aye, will, or as of a contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it.
That the schedule on the recurrent expenditure and development expenditure as amended be part of the bill.
Okay, thank you, Chairman and honorable members. The reason as to why we are saying that we are going to do a lot of amendments under current expenditure and development is because of the schedule that we are still preparing. What came before us, unfortunately, had some small errors. So to correct that, we need to just put the question, and then we will go and fill the figures as agreed and as it is in the schedule. Thank you.
So I propose that the recurrent expenditure and the development expenditure as amended be part of the bill. Chair.
Thank you, Chair, honorable members. We are reiterating the same, so there is no other changes. Thank you.
So I now put the question that the schedule as amended be part of the bill. Will, as of many of us similar opinion say aye. Will, as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Citation, short title clause, that the short title be amended by deleting the figures 10,391,816,830 and substituting them with the figures 10,491,816,830.
Chair.
Thank you, Chairman. The reason as to why that figure has increased is because of the discussion that we had earlier today, an increment of 100 million. Thank you.
So I now propose a question that citation title clause as amended be part of the bill. Will, as of so I now put the question that the citation is as amended be part of the bill. Will, as of many of us similarly opinion say aye. Will, as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Thank you, honorable members, for the support and for the contribution. Chairman, I want to request that the bill as amended be reported to the whole House. Thank you.
So I now put the question that the committee do report to the House and its consideration of the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 and its approval thereof with amendments. Will as over many opinions say aye. Will as over contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you. Let's take our seats. Chairperson. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I want to read the report of the whole House. Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the whole House has considered the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 and its approval there with amendments. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mover.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to support what the chairman has said, that the House do agree with the amendments in the said supplementary bill. Thank you.
Who seconds?
Mheshimiwa Deputy from Campus.
Mheshimiwa Peter Kemoi. Honorable Peter Kemoi. Thank you. I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I now rise to put the question that which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
The Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026, third reading.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to also request that this House allow the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read for the third time. And I will request Honorable Francis Teref to second. Thank you.
Honorable Francis Teref. Thank you, Honorable Members. I propose the question, which is that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read the third time. Honorable Members, I rise to put the question, which is that the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026 be read the third time. Will as many as of the similar opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2026, a bill for an act of the County Assembly of Kericho to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the County Revenue Fund and the application towards the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2026 and to appropriate those sums for certain public services and purposes.
Thank you, honorable members. Let me most sincerely thank you for your patience from morning up to this evening. Today you gave your all, and when you are called by the majority leader and the speaker, you did honor, and you've done a good work. I only wish that the office of the clerk should make sure that whatever has been observed and recommended by the Committee on Budget and Appropriation will be followed to the letter. Being no other business, honorable members, this house starts adjourned until